What is up, YouTube? My Cowboys family bringing you guys the latest update on the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys, my Cowboys family, that is, because today is our big, finally, guys, our 1,000 subscriber Q&A and our first ever My Cowboys family giveaway. So, Little G, you want to say hi?
Hi, guys.
What's up, YouTube? My
And
Cowboys family
audio works.
Audio definitely works.
All right, Little J.
Hello. Hola.
Ooh, so
Beyonce.
first of all, we want to say hi to everyone, and before we do that, guys, 6 months ago, 6 months ago, yeah, 6.5 months, yeah, about 6.5 months ago, we started this channel, and again, we started with just us, just our phones, and just getting the news out there, talking to you guys, and slowly but surely, you guys came, and thank you so much, because we wouldn't be anywhere without you.
Yes.
We wouldn't be at 1,000 without you, and we definitely would not be My Cowboys family. Yes, we would not be My Cowboys family without you guys.
And as you can see, we dressed up today for the event, guys. So
in our Cowboys finest.
Got my cowboy tie right here. Got little G. But you know what? This is a relaxation, so we're gonna unwind, guys. I'm taking this off.
Really bothered me too.
Oh, all right. So first of all, I want to go ahead and give a quick shout out to everyone here in the chat. So Almighty Clay.
You can do it. You can do it. Come on.
Oh, my big-headed baby. What can I say? There you go. All right, Almighty Clay, thank you for joining us. First, as always, Ms. Simmons family. T, what is up?
Hello,
Vanessa Collins, Manuel. That's Mono Corona. Thank you for joining us. Max G, Jose Rios, Billy Murphy, Sebastian Flores, Rave415 Rave, man. Thank you so much.
Rave
Thanks for joining us here. Virginia's finest. What is up?
Yes.
Peanut310. Hey, that reminds me, we sent out the rest of the wristbands today, the final ones. Unfortunately, I wasn't feeling too well earlier this week, so, forgive us. But
They've all been sent out. You guys get it shortly.
As soon as you get them, yes.
Yeah, guys, you get that by being on the weekly Super Chat donation board here. Super Chat or Patreon or PayPal. We have multiple ways you can donate. And guys, you guys have been fantastic on that side of things. Thank you so much. As you can see, Ghost 74246 is winning. Space Cowboys number 2 right now. A little bit behind. Ghost is on first place, though. Slim Shady, always making an appearance on the board. Thank you so much. He's in third place.
DJ Crown J.
The king. DJ Crown J's coming in 4th right now. We got a couple days left. He guarantees he's going to be the winner this week. He's 4th right now. As you can see, though, guys, make sure you subscribe. The link is below to DJ Crown J's channel. It's awesome. He's just starting it up. Make sure you go there right now and subscribe, and then come right back. And, of course, the Marshall 736. Thank you for your first donation with our channel through PayPal.
So
I know.
And seriously, let me
mix
go
it old
ahead
and
and
new. We
finish
love
up
you
with...
guys. Thank you.
Oh, and Peanut, remember the Sims 4-pack. Thank you.
over $10, guys, you get these sent out to you.
That's right.
Thank you.
Hollywood, thank you for being here.
Philly
Cowboys
fan.
Abroad, thank you so
Cowboys
much,
Abroad.
man. Yours is on the way.
Hopefully it's
Let us know
almost
as
there.
soon as you get it. Let me see. Patriot Fanatic 98, thanks for being here. Dallas Cowboy Fan 1980, thank you.
Yes,
we love
in
the
the house.
content you put out there as well. We can't believe that you consider us one of the best live streams. That's a huge compliment coming from all of you guys. Yes,
thank you. Virginia's finest. Thank you for
Sarah
joining us,
Green,
man.
what is up?
Sarah
Eagles
Green,
01.
what's up?
Let me see. Cesar Duarte, let's play games. Let me see.
Jabroni, what's up, man? Let's play games in the house. Listen, all you guys, thank you so much to give you that first shout out.
And let's play games. Definitely not the only thing that matters. We just want to show a way to, say thank you for the people who do support in that way. But everybody here who's here, chatting, liking, just joining us, they're all a part of My Cowboys family. That's why we're doing this giveaway.
And
so it's a small way for us to say thank you to you guys
as well. You don't have to donate for that, guys.
All you have to do is we'll drop the link in the chat right now, but you can also check out the link in the description down below. Follow the link on gleam.io. The winner will be announced next week.
We'll do it
live.
live.
You guys have 7 days. And we'll be showing the prizes in just a minute here.
Yes, but I want to say hi to Billy Murphy, man. I posted on Twitter your fantastic
Billy
comment.
Murphy, there you are. Thanks for joining us, man.
Much respect.
Here, let me go ahead and drop it.
Good.
Here, let me go ahead and drop that comment in the...
You see what Virginia said? He said he's a little G, throw up the X.
Little G, throw up the X. Yeah, little G.
I don't care.
Oh, okay. Well, little J did it.
Little J.
There it is.
Or I'm little G to I am a hitter.
Yeah, that's true.
There we go. So, guys,
awesome.
just to let you know, I did drop the link for the giveaway in the chat. Make sure to follow it. Make sure to go ahead and, there's a bonus entry as well if you go ahead and follow us on Twitter. So, again, that's all you got to do. Make sure to share it, put it out there. The winner, Little G, would you like to
show everybody what they get?
So, of course, first and foremost, the winner will be getting 2 My Cowboys family wristbands. As you can see, we are all wearing the wristbands. One for you and one for someone else. And you will also be getting 2 of these Cowboys car stickers, decals. I always mess up that word.
They're decals. They go either on the window in your house, or you can go on your car, whatever. I have one similar. You can see it in my you can see it in my crazy bad driver video over my. You can see the cowboy one I have. So
and of course, Little G.
Bum, 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 bum. We get a big football.
Cowboys football, guys.
There you go, guys. And you can get this little football signed by My Cowboys family.
If you want.
If you want. And if not, we'll just, send it out as normal.
Yeah, exactly,
so, Grandma is not here in today's stream, guys, unfortunately. But, yes, so full My Cowboys family here, ready to answer all of your questions. So
let's go through how we're going to do this, baby. You want to write down.
So the way that we're going to try to work this out, guys, we're just going to answer your questions as they come. But if you do ask more than one question, we're going to try to get to as many people's questions as possible. And
so take your time, take a turn. We got a little bit of time. We're going to plan for an hour, might go a little over, and of course, guys, yes, like somebody said about donations, we still take them. So make your mark, guys. We're hoping this will be a classic. Exactly, far from the most important thing. And also, guys, I was going to say something on here, but I'll wait. I was thinking, if we get donations, maybe I'll let some news that they don't know about. These 3 here don't know about it. So, but I could hold off a little bit on that. Unless you guys force me to mention it now.
But Clay, if you are the winner, we will definitely all sign. All 4 of us will be signing it.
That's winner's choice on that. All right, guys.
All right. So Billy Murphy said, "Go to Philly, start putting them on the cards at the Lincoln Center during the game."
That'd be cool.
That's a good way to end up.
Just while the game's going on, that's all good. Nobody will see.
Being beaten up by
all right, guys. Well, go ahead and I guess start with the questions. What are you guys dying to know about all of My Cowboys family?
Who wants to go first?
And you can ask questions about Grandma too, but we'll try our best to answer it. We can't promise 100% answers. So.
And then let me see. So Center Green, too bad your kids aren't into football, but you know what? It's all right. We still love them. So, but no, yes, we are very lucky that our kids enjoy football. And again, we don't force them into it. Again, they're free to leave or do whatever they want or whatever. But exactly. Yeah. So
it's fun. Sebastian is our new brother now.
Yes. He's part of the family. What's up?
Hello, Andrew DeCall.
Andrew DeCall in the house.
Andrew DeCall, what's up?
Happy Friday, man.
So, unfortunately...
Yes, I did catch most of it.
Yeah, well,
there were some technical issues in it, though, in the beginning with Mark Holmes, and then, it was a little bit choppy throughout, but, we got to hear it. Again, that is basically, it's 2 different trains of thought on that, and I do think that, we've said on this channel since our first streams that we want Garrett out of Dallas. And you can go back to our first video, first couple. You'll see anytime we mention Garrett, we say, get out here, guys.
Space Cowboys.
Thank you so much.
Kicks it
Space
off.
Cowboy 17.
Space Cowboy in the house. What's the question?
Wait.
Guys, calm down.
It's all right. Here, how about this? We'll let Little Jay start this one off. So, Little Jay, you want to read this one?
Sure.
Go ahead.
It says, sorry I am late. I had to analyze the debate between Mark and Vach. Question, where did you guys meet?
Well, I met my daughter when she was born.
I found him in a cardboard box outside.
I think he means us, Amy.
I'm just kidding. Well, it's all right. Well, funny enough, we actually met through a parenting group on Facebook. That is probably the easiest way to explain it, just because it's so funny. Again, we just happened to meet, and we happened to... be at this parenting group kind of meetup for parents, single parents who had kids and just wanted to, get together with other kids their age and stuff like that.
Like-minded parents,
Yeah. So, Little G was very small.
Yeah. Until they ask you a question, then you can go.
But that's how we met. We met and we just hit it off right away, and that's it.
Yeah, and we had some dates, and and we the kids met, and so it was.
It was funny at first. I'm like. I'll say the truth. At first, I didn't say it, but at first, I'm like, whoa. I was like looking at Little G. I'm like, whoa. And then I got used to him. But at first, I'm like, looks kind of insane.
How old are you?
He had such poofy hair.
Yes, Little G had some fantastic, beautiful hair. We'll have to, bring out some older pictures. But Little G had some beautiful hair when he was younger. But he was also quite the little ball of energy. So, and quite a shock to Little J, who was a much more chill child, so we have a lot of energy here.
Well, they met. They were what? They were 5 and 3.
Yeah, little G
6 and
was 3. So
Yeah, little G was. It was in the summer, so he was like 3.5, and I was like just turned 7.
Yeah.
All right, so I want to get
6.
to
6. I
You
just turned 6. Yeah.
So let's get into a few more questions.
All right, let's go next. Who's next?
So
Virginia's
Eagles
finest.
01,
Oh, okay.
he wants to know who was the first person to leave a comment on one of our live streams. It was probably one of us, to be honest, trying to test things out because I really don't know. I honestly don't remember who was the first person.
I don't know.
Here.
It might have been like a Patrick Pacheco or
True.
I am a hater. One of those guys. I don't know
So
who it was.
I don't think it was a Cowboys fan.
Yeah, it might have been a Giants fan. I don't know.
That's kind of funny though.
It's all right. They're part of my Cowboys family,
Oh, I
so
know.
it's all
Thank
good.
you, Virginia's
So-
finest.
Yes,
Yes,
that's very cool.
we think they're pretty cool. We like to think so. Let me see. Cowboys Abroad said, "Why did you decide to do YouTube as a family?"
I guess I'll answer that one. Look, we started up. They were kind of pushing me to go do this on YouTube with all my Cowboy knowledge, and I'm not saying I don't analyze tape and I don't break down film, but I do know football generally speaking. I think I speak well about the Cowboys and know every player on the team and ins and outs of football, but also of the Dallas Cowboys. So with all that stuff, they were like, for my whole life I've been just spouting out the TV. So
yeah, but one of the big inspirations though was the end of that stupid playoff game against Green Bay
last
because
year.
He happened to record our reaction, but it was so painful for us to watch it again. Fiance ended up deleting the video,
Yeah.
and we were pretty.
I don't even want to. I don't even.
Yeah, like even the kids, like it was the worst. There's no other way of putting it.
I wasn't there for that. Like I wasn't there for when we lost, but I know I was at mommy's and I started to get like really sad. I almost started crying.
So it was just really bad.
we.
But from there, we were kind of upset that we deleted it because later on, once we got over the pain, we kind of wanted to at least have it again, see that experience. And we kind of joked like saying, "Oh, we should put it on YouTube. You'd go viral just for haters like hating on us or whatever." And that kind of.
Yeah,
along with the fiance's.
Well, my thing is this: my knowledge, but also
Cowboys,
my language, guys. I'm gonna be honest. My language. I said every curse word, and I try to say it in front of my child or our children. But yeah, exactly. So I really wanted to like chill out a little bit more. Trust me, I'm not chill, but I'm not cursing as much. So this helps me on that front as well. Believe it or not, yes, there's a little selfish reason on that side of things. But as we started going and reporting the news and really delving in, I mean, fiance really helped me get into like the. I'm a bit old, like Mark Holmes says. I'm one of the older YouTubers out there, but fiance is in touch with the younger generation. So because of that, we are making a great team. I agree with Sarah Green said earlier about being a match made in Cowboys heaven. These things are very good. So
yeah, well, no, the more I got into the Cowboys, it was funny because I would sometimes say, "Oh, hey, baby, did you hear about this and this?" And he'd say, "No, how did you hear about it?" And that's kind of where that side of things came. But then he would come to me and say, "Oh, yeah," and he talked about something. I'm like, wait, I didn't know that. So at least with the Cowboys, we were noticing that the way that we got our news and information, we were missing big chunks of that, and we didn't really see one place where we could kind of go to see it all in one place and have it all kind of there and ready to go, or at least the way that we like to consume our Cowboys information, the things we wanted to know. Which, kind of helped fiance get the idea for the general thought of this channel. But as far as the family thing, we're just very family-oriented people.
Yeah, and we went. And look, our kids, they watched the games last year with us. Ins and outs of it. They'd walk in and out. But the point is that this year they were more serious. Of course, we had a good season last year, so they were thinking that it's going to be a great year.
This year too.
You got to stick it out through good and bad. It's a good lesson. So in the end, we're going to be Cowboy fans for life. We love the Cowboys. I mean, my little daughter here she goes to school. She knows more football than most of the boys there. She knows as much football as some of the male teachers there. Little G knows. He's rocking out there.
I'm seeing in the chat, Virginia's Finest is saying, "My TV's lucky it doesn't get killed." Sarah Green sleeps with her Cowboys blanket every night. I mean, guys, we all have those bits of a Cowboy fanaticism, but we definitely were.
So let's go. That was a long answer. So we got to try to roll it to the next one. So
what are some other questions?
And guys,
let me see.
Guys, don't forget, hit that like button, hit subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be part of my Cowboys family.
I hope you do meet your future wife through that same Facebook group. That would be great.
That'd be cool.
And thank you, Virginia's Finest. Buddy Johnson, fiance wasn't in Jersey long enough as a diehard Cowboys fan to give you a true overall. He said, "What was it like being a Cowboys fan in Jersey?" I mean,
I can give you some of it.
You were a kid, so
yeah, but when you go to Giants Stadium, even with your dad, who's a Giants fan. And you go watch the games there. You they were fine with me because I was a kid, but I heard every word in the book, guys, and it was no big deal at the time because I guess in the 80s that's the way it was, and it just the thing is that the Cowboys were a hated team. The Giants hadn't won anything at that point. No Super Bowl, zero. They had championships with Unitas back in the 50s, but I'm talking about when it came to against Unitas, I should say. I got to clarify my words. I'm thinking, and I'm not saying it right. Against Unitas and the Baltimore Colts in the 50s, they have they've had championships. They lost it to them in the first big 59 telecast one. So this is like hatred from not winning for years and years from the Giants. And we were winning. We had 2 Super Bowls already. We were in 5 at that point, so I hadn't experienced any at that point. But I just knew I loved that star, the Dallas Cowboys. And, at the time it was Danny White, Tony Dorsett, Randy White, Ed Tuttle Jones. I could keep going, guys. Drew Pearson. I got to see them all live in New Jersey, in the Meadowlands, against the Giants every year, at least once a year for 4 to 5 years. So.
We're going to let Little G read this next one.
All right, Little G.
Cowboys Abroad, go ahead. Oh, there we go. So Cowboys Abroad asked,
why did you decide to live stream versus recorded videos?
Great question.
So I think personally for us, I think we're both kind of perfectionist people, and in videos, every tiny little mistake would drive us crazy. And live streaming,
I agree.
For us, it seems to work better for us the way that we naturally are in our lives, the way we talk and work through our thoughts and ideas. We do it by talking back and forth with each other and talking back and forth with you. It just feels more natural to us. So.
Debating, whatever it is. So I think it was too rigid to do videos.
Yeah, so again, we do still post videos occasionally, as you guys see, but we do prefer live streaming just because it just feels more...
It's more interactive.
There you go. That's a great answer. Interactive, and it actually is great with you guys. I think that's why Billy Murphy made that in his comment, in his post. He said there's something special about the channel, and I think that's one of the special things. I think there's a couple of special things about the channel. And honestly, guys, from the beginning when we started, I said we got to do it right, or we're not going to do it at all. So when we do it right, I said it is a family atmosphere. It's mainly Cowboy fans, but it's everybody as well, and we respect each other and treat each other nicely in the sense of nicely. We rile each other up, guys. We were opponents. Some teams here, Eagles. I'm rooting against the Eagles. You're going to see me live streaming that game. Pissed off if the Eagles win that game. I'm going to be damn honest with you guys, but you got to remember that it's still all football fans, and that's the bigger picture. Steel 58 made a great comment, in his video. Billy Murphy made a great comment about that. So I think it is the family atmosphere ties in with the live stream discussion, and not just football. Although I know most of you guys are on here mainly for the football, and that's what we're here for, guys, mainly for football. But today it's a special, subscriber Q&A with us, and that's what you guys wanted when we hit the 1,000 subscribers. So you guys got your wish. We're at what, 12, almost 1,300 now, guys. We're still rolling. It's been a month after that. So
and
we got super chat now. That's really helped the channel.
Can I read something funny? So Zach Herdia, he said something funny. He said, I'm 14 and I've been married to school for 9 years. And then he said it again, I'm 14 and I've been married to my bed for 9 years.
Oh, all right. So we have, hello Newman, we did yell at the TV quite a bit. Now we yell at you guys.
we yell.
Not at you guys, with you guys.
Into the microphones. You guys hear us yelling, but we still yell at the TV the same exact thing. You'd see the same. There's really no change in reaction, guys. When you're in the heat of the moment, or when you're watching the Minnesota game, and even a regular, a playoff game like that, you'll see our reactions last week was crazy. So it's from the heart.
All right, so let me see. So I see Cowboys X Factor wants to know what our day jobs are. So we're not going to get into too big details just because there's a few things we do want to keep personal. Our actual real jobs are definitely one of them, but I work in an office of a Hispanic wholesale food distributor. And fiance here has a separate job. It's his own self-employed job.
Guys.
Yeah, but again, we don't want to get too specific.
It deals with home health care, but we'll just leave it at that, guys, because it is kind of more of a private situation when it comes to medical stuff.
But other than that, so again, we're very boring, normal people, as far as that. But everybody around us knows how crazy we are about the Cowboys.
Everybody.
We can't go anywhere without getting into discussion about them.
Virginia's Finest asks, what are y'all going to do come 2,000 subscribers?
2,000 gonna do
cartwheels.
I don't know.
I don't know. We'll leave that to the kids.
You're gonna say
the big deal about the big deal about the 1,000 subscriber is the fact that we get super chat in here, which again we really do we want to improve the channel, and we've done things that we've put our money towards in the beginning half of these first 6 months. It's 5 of these months, 5.5 of the months, we put everything in here, a couple awesome donations. But then when we got super chat, it really opened things up. Now we went from a dream to go to Dallas to see that. Now one of us is looking like we're going to go, and now fiance wants to go as well. So guys, you know, if we build up to that moment where we get enough donations to help us, not fully spending it on that, but to help us get there, we will going to report 3 days, and it's just going to be that. It's going to be like almost like a work job in a way, you know. So we're willing to take our time out of our work schedules to go to Dallas. Of course, it'll be fun, but also, you know, you do have to take off time from work, unfortunately, and it's a loss of money too.
And again, guys, I fiance will like 99.9% be there. Yeah, I mean, he's going. I'm the one that's really trying to make it. I just don't know yet.
We're trying.
It's tough, but we'll see. Let me get back to some of these questions.
Rack City, no.
Rack City, yeah.
Shaving the face. It's already, the gauntlet has been laid into put into the, whatever that's called. You know, it's been put into the ground.
Been thrown down.
Yeah, it's by DJ Crown J. Said that he said $1,000. I said to him, he wanted me to shave. I said $1,000, maybe I'll shave it. You know, I would do it. Yeah. And he said definitely. So that is the new mark right now. Honestly, guys, it's more like 1,500 or 1,700 because that is the perfect 1,000 when it comes to after taxes and after YouTube. They rip us crazy, guys. They get 30% of everything. So it's hard to build on that when they are constantly taking so much away, almost half of your money away. So again, guys, you know, but this beard been on. I don't think fiance has ever seen me without the goatee.
Yeah, but I've never seen you without it.
Without my goatee, neither. Yeah, I've had. This has been for 10 years.
Daughter.
I mean, it suits him well. What can he say?
But the beard has been there for 4 out of the 4.5 years we've been together.
Andrew DeCall wants to know: do the little ones hate Jason Garrett as much as you guys? I guess we'll let him answer.
Yes.
Can't scream too loud because it's too loud on the microphone. It blows out the mic, so you want to blow their ears off.
Yeah, headphone warning for all those. Let me see. You can only do 500 max for one super chat. Yeah, X Factor. I don't think it means like a thousand at one time.
No. He didn't
like a
X
total
Factor.
stream.
No,
but the reason we set it to that is because it's never gonna happen.
Yeah.
Well,
DJ Crown J has made it a very multiple times. He's like, you'll definitely be getting it back. You'll be getting that. You know, not in one drop. We're saying it in one live stream. I said it's got to be $1,000 after YouTube. It takes their cut and the whole thing. So I'm just saying, I'm serious. I don't want to get this go. I want to make it $1 million if I could.
Has he tried that?
I'm trying to make it fun and realistic. We really don't believe it's going to happen, but I know DJ Crown J said that he and a couple others are definitely going to make it happen.
We're not trying to break anybody.
That'll be a nightmare for me.
Virginia's Finest wants to know what your shirt says. So,
Little Jay wants you to hear.
It was a shirt for either your birthday or Father's Day. So it says, Daddy, you are as strong as Wynn, as fast as Bryant, as intelligent as Prescott, as brave as Elliott. Yep, you are my favorite football buddy.
Go Cowboys!
Maybe the disclaimer should say 2016
Come on,
around all those guys.
Des, catch the ball, though. Catch the ball, Des. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if you can put that on the shit, though. Catches balls like Des.
It says that he's fast. Not that he's
I know. But he's not even that fast. Especially with tendonitis in his damn knee. Slowing him down, can't get separation. Thank you, DJ Crown
Very funny, Joseph Sirianni. He said, oh, no, I love Jason Garrett. Sign him to a 10-year deal. Okay, Eagle fans.
We'll send him to the Eagles.
All right, guys. Keep the questions coming, guys. Let us know. What else you guys want?
Andrew says keep the beard. I want to.
I know.
That's why I said I will not shave it unless DJ Crown J and the rest of these guys on here say that they're gonna do it in one stream. I'll believe it when I see it. Let me just put it that way. That's why we made that bet.
Yeah, Rack City. We've been thankfully troll free. For the most part, we've managed to, except for our very first or second live stream where we just got slammed. Other than that.
That second one with the Denver game was really difficult. The deal with it was a lot of cursing, a lot of bad trolls, but we cleared it up, guys, after that. And a lot of you mods, really, like Rack City and others on here, have really Cowboys Abroad, DJ Crown J, Space. Oh, you guys have done fantastic help for us here. So thank you for being, troll monitors, so to speak.
Yes. Rack City. You could add a question mark at the end. As far as playing you guys on Madden, I leave most of that to fiance. I'm really not a big fan of playing Madden. I don't like it.
Virginia's Finest email is mycowboysfamily@gmail.com. What were you gonna? Oh, the shirt. Yeah, it's awesome. And guys, speaking of shirts, though, fiance here is found some stuff, some information. We're gonna release it soon.
Hopefully,
maybe some shirts in the
shirts. We definitely are working on that. So stay tuned, guys. And we have a few other ideas. Again, I hate to say too much because we want to make sure. We tell you guys what we actually are going to do and not just the things that we want to do. But, you know, little by little, guys. But the shirts are definitely coming soon. So stay tuned for that.
Yes, it's going to be fun.
See. Zachariah, I mean, I'd love to meet, you know, Dak. I think all of us would love to meet Dak, right?
Yeah.
So hopefully at the practice, we'll be able to meet at least
Travis
Frederick, the Cowboys that will be there.
Marcus
so Travis
Lawrence.
Frederick, Lawrence. You see, Zach Martin's not
he's
going,
not there,
right?
no,
And,
but Tyron Smith.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he's going since they didn't rule him off. So I think he'll be there. And we are going to where are we going? We're going to the Pro Bowl, guys, on Wednesday for the big practice. So make sure we're gonna be live streaming from there if possible. So make sure you stay on there and watching us, guys. What has Bonnie said there? You are now monetized.
So yes, we've been thankfully for a little bit, and then let me see.
But YouTube definitely messes up with the monetization, guys. Half of these streams they are not monetized because they put a big yellow thing on the little dollar sign, and then we didn't even get the 50 cents that comes through on here for these streams. Sucks. That's partially why we have the super chat.
Andrew DeCall said, "What was the most memorable game that you guys watched together as a family?"
That's a great question. Wow.
I didn't watch that.
No, well, as far as fiance and I mean, I don't say that's memorable, but I would say the Raider game, recent memory.
I mean, as far as the recent ones, yes, but I would say.
No.
I know a memorable one, the Detroit Lions one.
The Lions one, but were we all together for the Pittsburgh game? I think we were. I think the Pittsburgh game last year was one of the most memorable just because it was such a great game. It was so back and forth, and then the final play that won it all, you know, to win.
Basically,
you know, it was
that
just
one we did watch together. That was a great play.
And that was a big turning point because a lot of people didn't take the Cowboys seriously last year until that game.
It really put us on the map.
Making excuses like, oh, well, they just beat this team, or oh, they beat the Bengals, and oh, who cares? And then we beat the freaking Steelers, and everyone's like, okay. Okay. So I think that game, it just some great moves.
Oh yeah.
No, not
so
that.
There you go.
In the playoffs, we did.
Let me see. The free giveaway, X Factor, and then Rack City. All of us or fiance and I will be on tomorrow's big round table discussion stream with Space Cowboy 17, guys.
Check it out below.
Make sure to check it out down below.
8 p.m.
It's
Eastern.
8 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow night, right here on this channel. Or on Space Cowboy 17, right?
Well, we're going to try to run it from here as well, guys. So we're going to try to do them both. But definitely, if you want to do it, definitely subscribe to Space Cowboy 17. He's going to have it there. He's going to have other people like DJ Crown J, Cowboys Legend, Dallas Cowboy Football News. I think TCDC might be there. A whole bunch of good YouTubers that are on there. Cowboy fans. We're going to talk Cowboy football, similar to what Law Nation and Vach did with Mark Holmes and Cowboys Nation TV and Cowboys Blog. And ourselves, My Cowboys Family, we were on there as well. So, you know, similar to that, they're going to do something similar to this. We had planned this for a while, so and I was just told about it last week. So that's why we started putting it up on our channel, guys. So it should be fun tomorrow. You get some more different perspectives on Dallas Cowboys, by Dallas Cowboy YouTubers. So keep watching, guys.
The free giveaway.
Yep. So
the giveaway.
Go ahead, Lil J.
So
it's going to be 2 My Cowboys Families wristbands, 2
car stickers. This one's big.
Yeah.
And then also a football. There you go, with the Cowboys on it, and whoever
it's
the
a
winner,
junior size.
Junior. Whoever wins, you have the choice of we can sign it, and if you don't want it signed, then we can just send it off to you. But if you want it signed, everyone will sign it.
Just for fun, guys.
Us, and then we'll give it to you.
And even Grandma will sign it.
All right.
There's the drop, guys. By the way, fiance dropped it right there. You can see it says Gleam. You can click that to enter this giveaway. You know, it is a small thing. It is for fun. We do have, by the way, guys, we do have a bunch of these right here. So you're gonna see more of these coming soon. So don't fret if you lose.
Hopefully with some Pro Bowl signatures on it.
Yeah, and we're doing that too, guys. So don't forget Pro Bowl. We have one of these we're going to bring with a couple of these we're going to bring with us. Try to get some signatures. We got some good seats for this practice, and trust me, that's where the memories are made.
Yes, and just remember for the giveaway, you don't have to do anything other than follow the link and be a subscriber. And there's an extra entry as well if you follow us on Twitter, guys, at My Cowboys Family. So let me see. I saw a few more questions.
Sarah Green says she's going to be there. You're going to be at the Pro Bowl. We see you. Ooh. You're going to get one of these right here.
Let me see. Billy Murphy.
You can't miss us.
I saw the Cowboys play in Texas Stadium in 1987. It was a Redskins game. Have you ever seen the Cowboys play at home? And if so, when?
Okay, so none of them have.
Fiance, I have not. You know,
but I have. I've only been to one game, and it was during the. If you remember, I posted that thing about Ed Werder getting kind of handled by this Cowboy fan. So that was the only time I was there in Dallas. in my life. So I was there, and I'm going to be there again for the draft. So that's a pretty big deal for the only time we have the draft in Dallas, as far as we know, in the history of the draft.
Yes.
So the point is I was there for like 3 days, I think, 3 nights, whatever, and we went to see the Cowboys at home. Second to last home game ever in that stadium against the New York Giants. That was the whole T.O., Witten, and Romo argument going on there. There was a lot of rumors going around. That was a must-win game. We did win it. That was the last win ever in that stadium. So I was part of history, guys. Last win there at Old Texas Stadium. The next week, if you recall, we lost to the Baltimore Ravens, and that knocked us out of the playoffs. And we had one more game after that. It was meaningless because we were out. So we had to win, and that was the one. If we had won that game against Baltimore, we had a chance to control our own. We were going to control our own destiny. So that was a tough one, and that was, I think, 2 years removed from the Romo Giants game when we were the number 1 seed and we got knocked out by the Giants. They won the Super Bowl. Ended up beating the undefeated Patriots in the Super Bowl. So, that was a tough one. But
I know.
Anyways, that's the only game I've ever been to there in Texas Stadium. I've been to games in Miami watching the Cowboys. I've been, of course, in New Jersey watching the Cowboys. I've been to St. Louis watching the Cowboys. So again, I've been to Tampa watching the Cowboys, and then of course Texas, Dallas. So those are the five locations I've been. My brother, he's been to about 30 out of 32 stadiums there in the NFL. So
remember didn't you get that the jacket from Texas, like when you went to the Dallas, Texas?
Yes.
Oh,
they got stolen in San Francisco our trip, and when we kicked off this channel, but it's alright.
Yeah, GHN, we'll definitely check out your channel after the stream as soon as we can, and the link for the giveaway will stay in the description down below, guys. It's not gonna go away.
Yeah, and remember, guys, don't forget. I'm gonna remind you. Hit that like button for the stream, guys. It helps out the channel. I know people make fun of it. It's all good because it does help the channel. It helps people when they search. It helps say recommended to. We know what we're talking about, trust me. So there's a reason we're saying that. Hit that like for this channel, guys. Hit subscribe if you're new, all right? That's how we built this channel. We built it with 6 months to 1,000 people because of you guys.
Yes.
And of course, guys, hit that notification bell. That's how you get all our live streams. Sometimes we go 3, 4, 5 times live in a day. You never know. I'm going to probably go tonight and finish up that running back challenge, guys. Someone corrected me there. I'm going to relook at the film, and if I'm off, we're going to redo it. It's the Todd Gurley versus Kareem Hunt. I think that's the battle, guys. Or I'm sorry, LaShawn McCoy versus Todd Gurley. We'll see. We'll have a running back challenge face-off soon. Might be tonight. So that's what I'm saying. Keep it on there. And if you're interested, you make sure you get all our live streams and our breaking news. Definitely have that button. Make sure it's set to all notifications.
Yes. So let me see. Andrew DeCall, we are not all going to the draft as a family. Yeah, we can't, we can't do that. Too much money. But fiance is definitely 100% making it out there, and hopefully I'm gonna try to make it out there.
Some of that donation money will be helping fiance get out there. So
yes,
help fiance go to Dallas. I don't know what to say.
And Zachariah,
kids are not going. Can't go. They got school.
We all do miss watching the Cowboys every Sunday.
It's heartbreaking when these teams are not on there. It's heartbreaking.
Stronger King 23, thanks for joining us here. So. Let me see. And then Space Cowboy 17, thanks for being here. So, Rack City, you're going to the draft.
That's awesome.
And again, he said he's just kidding. Oh, man.
Well,
I did hear that, LL from Cowboys Legend, he is going to be there. He's already made plans. He's got a birthday weekend going on there. So we're definitely going to link up and hang out for a little bit. Also, there's other guys out there like Dallas Cowboy Football News that are going to be out there. Also, of course, the big guns, as a lot of people call them, the bigger ones like Law Nation, Mark Holmes, Vach Lombardi, Foots the King from Cowboys Nation TV, and Joe from Cowboys Blog TV. They're going to go. They want to meet up, and they invited us to go there too. So we're going to have a lot of Cowboy YouTubers out there. We're going to probably do meet and greets and stuff like that when we're there. So it should be fun.
We totally get it, man, because that's again, money is obviously a partially some of the reason why I can't just take time off of work along with vacation time and stuff like that.
You said that?
And go and do that. So Space Cowboy 17, he said he wishes he could go. It's just too much. So.
I know. Trust me.
That's what kept us. Lucky. Again, if we lived in Dallas, we'd be doing everything everywhere. So
there,
Shallow Hal, thanks for joining us.
Shallow Hal.
I'm never getting on a plane.
And then Virginia, we'll let you know as soon as we get the email. But we probably won't see it until after the stream is over. Just letting you know. So, guys, any other questions?
I know Virginia's Finest had a question on the other stream, but he never asked it, so don't know. Let me see.
I think it's funny. Everyone keeps asking us, what are our names? No one's asked. So let me see. Might see out there. Hopefully we get Calvin Ridley. So Zachariah. The big thing with that is that I don't think we should go wide receiver in the first round, but we'll be talking a lot more about that in our other later live streams.
Yeah, we've already made it clear that honestly, even the best receiver out there, don't know if I want him. I want to take a defensive player, safety, Derwin James. Want to take a linebacker. I know we're not going to go Roquan unless we trade up, which I don't think we should. But we can get Rashawn. I forgot their name, but there's a couple guys that are linebackers. We can go get. I think Tremaine Edmonds, another name I've heard. But again, I think defensive lineman is where we're going to really hit it out of the ballpark. I think that we have a couple guys out there, but I think the defensive tackles we're going to focus on. Deron Payne, maybe. But I like Vita Vea. I like the name. I like what he does. He's 6'4", 325 pounds. He's mobile. Yes. He can break in the middle. He can cause havoc. Yeah, he plays a nose tackle, but he can play a little off to the side on the one or something like that. And then wreak havoc. Kind of like Stephen Paya, but more dangerous, younger, better, bigger. I think we go with him if he drops that far. And if it's close, I say go get him. A pick or two, it's worth it. Go get him.
I agree. And then Billy Murphy, it would be really cool to do that. Fiance and I were kind of joking around saying it'd be cool if we all got bought Cowboy tickets together and all sat together. But the logistics of that would be crazy. Maybe one day in the future, but obviously not anytime soon.
Let me see. Cowboys X Factor.
Thanks for joining us here. And then Eagles at One said, have we ever been to any other sporting events? Yeah. So, yes, Little G, do you remember where we, fiance, took you?
Game.
Do you remember what team we saw?
I don't know how to pronounce their name.
That's all right.
What was that?
Okay, our team, the team that we cheered on.
Yes. Orlando
City? Orlando City. Oh, that's what it's called.
Orlando City, guys, soccer.
So we went for Little G's birthday. We actually went to, was it last year?
Last year.
For last year, we went to an Orlando City, soccer game. And not 2017, 2016.
Why did it have to be
an Orlando City soccer game. Fiance took me to one for my birthday as well because it was just so much fun. And we've gone to a basketball game, right?
Yeah. Oh, Orlando Magic. We've been to some Magic games.
Yeah, because we get sometimes.
You got something through school.
Sometimes at school, if we did something good, or at the end of the year, if you got all A's or AB honor or something like that, they give us free Orlando Magic tickets, which was really cool.
Yeah, so we got to go to that. And enjoy that because her brain.
And then I remember when we went to go see my uncle.
Oh, well, actually, yeah.
We went to a baseball game.
Oh, which game? That's right. We got the St. Louis Cardinals.
Yes.
Got to see them in baseball. We got to see soccer, like we said already, basketball. We also seen...
we went to UCF Knights game.
UCF Knights, of course. UCF basketball and UCF football, of course. We have that. We have a video compilation about what the excitement that went on in that game. So we uploaded that. So you can check that out there.
Andrew
What a game.
Paul has our next question. Go ahead, Little G.
Next question.
Who are Little J's and Little G's favorite players on the Cowboys?
You go first, Little G.
So, Little G, who's your favorite player on the Cowboys right now?
Ezekiel Elliott.
Zeke. Must be fed. How about you?
My favorite is probably Dak. But before Dak, obviously I like Elliott, Dak, stuff like that. I like all of them, but Dak's probably my favorite right now.
Well, who's your favorite of all time? I think I know who it is.
Yeah, Dez. And it's not because I know he's not doing very good, but it's just...
It's all right. It's all right,
He's kind of been the people... He's kind of been one of the players I remember since I was born. It was Romo, who's retired. It was Witten, which I love Witten, but, I don't know. There's something... It's just sometimes I feel
he's not exciting, I think, as Dez Bryant.
Witten is still, a really good player, but,
What's about your favorite?
Dak right now is my favorite, but Des is probably my all-time favorite.
There you go.
So Virginia's Finest finally asked, when are we getting married? So, baby, when are we getting married?
Next year.
If you guys want that answer.
Next year, let's go with that.
If you guys want that answer, $100 drop. You get the answer with that.
Oh, just kidding, guys. Fiance and I actually got engaged not terribly long ago. So we're still kind of just enjoying being engaged. We don't have any plans for that yet, but it'll happen eventually. So that's it. So once we know, we'll let you know. But for right now, we're just enjoying being engaged and being together that way. So there you go.
All you guys in the comments are like, no, Des, no. remember, this year and last year, no, he didn't have a really good year, but he wasn't always horrible.
Space Cowboys said never.
So, and it just as a little side note, we actually, we based a lot of our coaching, like, philosophy off of Jason Witten and his own life philosophy.
By the way, I already proposed to her. Proposed on stream.
Yes. Oh God, no. Thank goodness that never happened. I would be very. Let's just make that clear. Had that not happened, and you would have tried to propose on stream, that would have been a big
mistake.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, I agree with Virginia's finest. I like Beasley. Yeah, Beasley's good. No, he decided to make a rap song during the season, then actually, practice.
I got to give props to LL for this breakdown. He's been pushing the whole Beasley traded from Dallas, maybe with I don't know with what, but Beasley with something else to Seattle for Earl Thomas. So that is if the Seahawks really realistically want to do that, I say go. That's right, do it. If it was that, but realistically speaking, I don't see that happening. I see the I don't see that happening at all. Realistically speaking, I see the Cowboys not doing too much crazy stuff. I have heard though, and this is a separate thing. I've heard that Beasley is on the trading block. So based on that, you might see him gone because we got Switzer. He's going to plug that spot, that role. So, and I think we can still, through the draft, we can get a receiver. I think we go later in the draft, 5th, 6th round, something to bottom us out. What I think we should do is go for someone like John Brown from the Cardinals, unrestricted free agent. We can sign him for $3-4 million. He'll be a guy that can stretch the field deep and can catch it short and go. So if he stays healthy, I think he'll be a great deal on the free agent wire, on the wire out there, and the free agents, the free agents out there. Also, someone like Josh Gordon, who is a big name player. He has problems with marijuana, but he's cleared. He played last couple of games. He missed 2 years because of that. Now, he's a dominant receiver, a big, dominant, fast, strong receiver. I think that he has all those things like a Dez style. I'm not saying we should I don't think we should bring him in without having some kind of incentive filled contract for him. Because if he messes up, then he gets paid nothing. That's the way it should be. If he gets suspended, you get paid nothing. Yeah. So kind of like a Greg Hardy kind of deal.
Very conditional. Right. And make it incentive laden. Make it something so that if he doesn't perform, it doesn't hurt us, and if he does perform, then we owe him what he deserves.
Then he'll get his full thing, which would hit us on the cap. That's fine though. It's worth it for someone like Josh Gordon if he hits a home run. So I don't think, and then we can think about maybe getting rid of Dez after that if he still is not playing well. So again, these are the different things you can think about. We can throw it around. Honestly speaking, what's going to happen in the end, in my opinion, we have our 10 draft picks. We're going to use all 10 draft picks, and we're not going to probably move much unless we move down a little bit. We might move down in the first round. We might move up in the 4th round. But we're not going to make many big moves, I think, in this draft, meaning even going up for Roquan Smith or even going up for a Vita Vea. I don't know if we're going to actually trade away an extra pick for that. It's going to be probably very boring. But you know what? I know I'm going to be there. I know Fiancé's trying to get out there.
Yes.
So either way, whatever it is, we're going to be cheering for the Cowboys. But we're going to let Jerry Jones let us hear what we got to say about Jason Garrett when we're there. And you'll hear a lot of F. Garretts there. That's why the kids aren't going. In the crowd in Dallas, yes.
Definitely. Let me see. And then
Jarvis Landry, no, it's not going to happen.
Okay, so I see a few of you guys mentioning Earl Thomas, and I will say, as much as Fiancé and I don't think we would like to see him on the team. We don't think it's going to happen, but I will say from the few things we're seeing, it's not out of the realm of the possibilities for the Cowboys to try and make a move for him. I'm not saying he'll actually end up with us, but it does seem like there's signs that the Cowboys want to try to at least throw their ring into that bucket, you know? We'll see what happens. I think that he could be one of those players that, again, if we got him next year, because Seattle is in a very tricky spot right now where they can't really stay with what they have. They need to start thinking about the future and start rebuilding. And unfortunately, that does mean that some of these key, amazing Pro Bowler, older guys that have been on this team for a while, it's time to start phasing them out.
Well, so the thing is that it's going to come down to, what the Cowboys, what the Seahawks want to do. If the Seahawks don't, we're losing the family.
It's all right, guys. It's all right. It's still the big one Q&A live stream. So again, like we said, the kids, are able to come and
You
go.
have to stretch a little bit, yeah.
So,
But,
but yeah. Anyway, back to what you were saying, baby.
No, just saying that it's up to Seattle in the end. It's not up to the Cowboys. So if it's up to the Cowboys, you can definitely see someone like an Earl Thomas sneaking out there on the field and getting traded. But I don't think it's just on the Obviously, it's not on the Cowboys only. It's on the Seahawks to pull the trigger on the deal. I don't see them doing it, not yet, and I don't see the reason why. I know you're talking about looking for the future, but he's still a player of now. So you can use him as a leader on your team if you keep him. Now, I don't see Seattle letting him go. Just don't see it happening. But guys, we're talking about football, and I know we're going to give aways, and we're doing all this stuff.
Yes.
But we need to talk about my Cowboys family.
Yeah. So
Let's get
actually,
some more personal
Virginia
questions.
said, "How old are we all?"
Good question. Let's start with the little kids. Let's go for who do you think is the youngest, guys? Go ahead.
The cutest one here. How old are you?
8.
Little G
J.
is 8.
Little J.
I'm 10 and a half. Yes, I'm going to be exact, okay? 10 and
Okay. And a half.
9 months.
That's my daughter. Okay, who's next, baby? I'm next. 'Cause I'm younger, right? So I'm.
Yeah. You go.
Are we gonna give ages? I forgot.
I mean, are we? I don't know, guys. Give us a minute while my Cowboys family confers.
What's happening?
Are we? It's up to you.
We'll put it in the whatever's. You know, like
age
Yeah.
range.
yeah, the
So
age range.
I'm in my mid-20s.
I'm in my very, 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 very early 40s.
He's in his very early teens.
Yes.
If I said my mid 30s, they'd probably buy that.
Teenage dreams.
I'm in my early 40s.
All right, and then let's see. Yeah, Space Cowboy 17. You know, we.
And I'm gonna say this,
Definitely.
and Grandma is 70s, in her 70s.
Yes, there
That's
you
all.
go. So-
Definitely not gonna give more than that. She'll cut my head
And
off.
then as far as our handle, I mean, we don't really have any real handles, outside of my Cowboys family. That's all we really do. So,
I'm trying to see what you said.
and that is definitely a Dan Bailey jersey. I'm wearing this because 5 is my favorite number. Dan Bailey is my favorite player, and I don't care. Dan Bailey's coming back.
Virginia-
And Virginia, we actually did get the picture of you and your family. It's so cool
Beautiful.
seeing all you guys rocking that Cowboys gear. And is it just me, or is that a Cowboys team themed Christmas tree?
It looks like it.
As well. So that's really awesome, Virginia.
Awesome.
It's so cool that you and your family all hang out and watch that.
Don't forget about his pet.
Aww.
That's so cute.
Playing with
Oh, I want a dog. Someone go steal
It's all it's all chewed up.
I'll get them clothes.
Oh.
Very cool, Virginia's finest.
So-
yeah, 1
Thank
week
you
I'll
for
be
that.
getting the new dog at Mom's. I know.
Yep. Yeah, she's got a couple dogs at her mom's. But we have allergies.
Yeah, so if we actually, how about this, guys? We can promise you if we ever get a dog, like Lil G said, the collar's going to be a Cowboys collar. And our doggy will be rocking all the latest
I had a dog-
Cowboys fashion.
The dog's name will be Dan.
I had a dog from a while back. Well, she was like 2 years old when he died, but he had a collar. It was Dallas Cowboys. Yes. So
No, we'll have to name the
we
dog
represent
Bailey.
the Cowboys
The
everywhere.
dog will have to be named Bailey or something.
Bailey?
Bailey.
Yeah.
Dan.
After Dan.
Just kidding.
We'll see if he holds it. If he has to come back strong next year.
Can we get a pug?
No.
I love pugs.
No,
They're so cute.
yeah, but pugs are like the saddest little human experimentation
Yeah,
that
but we
dogs
all know
gone
they're
wrong.
really happy, and we'll make them happy. If we don't adopt them, then they can't be happy.
How about something like
said,
a
will you ever join the
non-shedding
TTC?
dog? Listen, guys. Honestly, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I did my trash talking. They won't ever join
Yeah.
it. But I did my trash talking in my 20s. Those are the old days. It was fun for a while. I didn't do it online. I'm saying in person. It's extra stress for nothing. Honestly, in the end, every one of I respect those guys. Guys, I know Mike Mosh, South of Heaven '88. We met. Steel 58 is awesome, and these are awesome people in there. You got D-Town. You got Ray Vaughn from Virginia. These guys crack me up when I hear them. Even JP, I think, is a Saints fan. These guys are funny. I love hearing them sometimes. But I know I won't be able to do it because I will get too vicious. And I don't want to get in that. And I know people get vicious at me, and it's just going to turn into a whole back and forth, take up too much of my life. Already, guys, we're just trying to find enough time to get on here to make sure we do, the news with you guys, do the back and forth in the streams discussion. So that takes up a lot of it, almost all of it. So, that would just be almost impossible. These guys put in a lot of hard work in it, and it's a lot of fun. But sometimes, you're going to do so much when your team sucks. How much crap talking can you do, So.
Yeah, so
I
yeah.
like Huskies are my second favorite breed, but pugs are my favorite.
Let me see. Andrew DeCoste said that grandma doesn't look like she's in her 70s, so make sure to let her know.
Awesome.
that.
I will definitely. She used to be, I'll give this out. She used to be a model in New York. So
Yeah,
way back
he's
when.
not lying. He's not joking. Like it's.
Yeah,
for
she
real,
was-
so.
You can see where I got my good looks, right?
Hey.
I'll never
Vogue,
forget.
I keep it around for a
Vogue,
reason.
Vogue.
I'll never forget the one day where we had like these new neighbors who
JP.
came. It was like a few years ago. We had new neighbors, and they were like saying like hello to us. We were saying hello, and then she was out there and he was out there. They were, my grandma and him. They were out there, and he said, "You two have a nice daughter." So
No, really? I didn't
yes, they said something like that, and then you guys were like, were they talking about either she looks young or you look old?
I don't know, but
I'll never forget
I don't know,
that.
guys. Maybe that's a sugar baby. What can you say?
No, I remember that.
Let me
but
see, and then-
I saw a
Yeah, I did see a question for the kids
Eli.
here. Eli609 said, "What is Little G and Little J's favorite thing to do?" So, Little G, what's your favorite thing to do, baby?
I don't know.
Really?
There you go.
I really
No,
don't.
I can think of one thing, and it has to do with maybe something we painted tonight as well.
Oh, tile night. Oh
That's
my
right.
god.
What did you paint it?
That's your
Tyler?
favorite thing?
Paint. I paint a creeper.
Where's the creeper from?
Minecraft.
So, could you say you like Minecraft a lot?
Yeah, I do.
So, guys,
There
Little
you
G,
go. That's what he
Little G
does a
got a
lot.
whole Minecraft room kind of makeover.
Everything. Yeah.
By-
Everything.
By the way, guys, check out on Twitter. Follow us on Twitter. Make sure if you haven't, we also posted that we're going to be, streaming in a couple minutes in case YouTube screwed us. But guys, check it out. I posted a picture through my Cowboys family, a family picture, guys, of the two kids after their work of art tonight at the tile night. So check it out. Let us know what you think. It's pretty cool. Make sure you follow us on Twitter. Go Cowboys.
My favorite.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
No, go ahead. Yeah.
My favorite thing to do is, I have a few favorite things, but some of them is playing on the playing video games in general. And I also
What a
just
surprise.
I just like to dance around sometimes.
Buddy Johnson,
Play my dog.
the one limit.
What are you gonna do this next couple soon in the next month and a half or so? You gonna start doing something else?
Yes, I'm gonna start doing flag football with Little G. You're gonna coach, right?
Yeah, she's not sure. She's like,
Yes.
we're gonna coach. We're both
I
gonna
told her
coach.
it's just
Myself and fiance are gonna coach the
They're
team.
both gonna coach, but this is gonna be my last year when I do it because
Well, in this kind of league, I think you're gonna go to school.
yeah.
She's gonna do it for the school from now on. I don't want to put words in your mouth, but she obviously wants to. She's been bugging me about playing flag football for a while. She was a quarterback last year, guys, and we have the highlights on this channel here stashed away somewhere. So check it out. If you go back to our older videos, you'll see it. Yeah, Bear Creek Cowboys, guys. We rocked it. We did fantastic.
Really?
This team was fantastic.
I will say,
she was the
Little
leader.
G has it right,
Sack
though.
leader,
Yeah.
leader, team leader. So fantastic, guys.
It's crazy. So, let me see. Billy Murphy said, I had a girlfriend who was a Packers fan. On our first date, she asked me who I liked, and I told her the Cowboys. She got up and started walking out on me, but she came back, though.
I was
That's still, lucky for fiance, I was kind of a clean slate for the most part when it came to football, other than my deep hatred for the Eagles. So that came pre-installed.
And
I
Rico.
see a question.
So, yeah, give me 1 second. I'm trying to get to it. I want to make sure, even though we don't read all of your questions out loud, we do try to see all of your comments.
And guys, if you do want us to definitely read one of your
Buddy
questions,
Johnson-
you can just donate.
Buddy Johnson,
Super chat.
unfortunately.
Say it.
Yeah, but Buddy Johnson, unfortunately, that's one of the things that we're not going to put out on
What
the
is it?
channel.
What
Little
is it?
G and Little J will stay Little G, Little J.
Yes.
It's just
Nobody
kind of
asked
for
about
our
us,
own-
so we're not
yeah.
saying what we're going to say about that, but all right.
Yeah. So, let me
Keep it that
see.
way. What's up, Matt? Cleveland Brown. We watched it. We watched
we
it.
did.
We side with the Garrett side of things. I'm not saying it was. I have some things I could have added to that debate, but it was very good as we expected it. Just wish the audio was a little better. I know we had trouble on our side on our mega chat. So but the actual thing, generally what way most of us think on this channel. You know what? We want Garrett gone, but the reality is, you know what? He ain't going anywhere right now with Jerry Jones. So.
And that's just reality.
Yeah.
So.
So Matt's in the house. Matt Persico,
Matt
Buddy
Persico,
Johnson.
thank you so much for joining us.
Ramez.
And Matt, your wristband, please let us know as soon as you get it.
Yeah, it's sent out, so you should be getting it very soon.
Ramez, thanks for joining us here.
That was funny.
Albert Pais, thanks for joining us. Cleveland Brown, if we didn't already say thank you for being here. To all of you guys, thank you.
Yes, we appreciate it, guys. Make sure you hit that like button, hit subscribe if you're new, hit the notification
Yeah,
bell to make sure you get all the notifications. And guys, we had that super chat for 1,000. You get on the big leaderboard up there.
That's
If you
right.
donate through Patreon or through super chat here on your bottom of your chat screen there, or through PayPal for those that do have our PayPal information. I think we're getting something else in motion to try to use as another way, easier way, and some way that YouTube won't take so much of our the donations you guys give us for the channel.
Oh,
so.
wow. Space Cowboy 17, another 5.
Before even the question, I want to say Space Cowboy 17. Thank you so much.
Put you down here. I do think that brings you. Does that move him anywhere?
He's literally like just 5 behind right now on the first place spot. I can't move you up, but much love. I will say this, guys. Space Cowboy right there. Subscribe to his channel. Make sure you do that. Tomorrow night is a huge. He set it up, a huge podcast with a bunch of cowboy YouTubers. Myself and fiance will be there. Hoping to hold our side of the conversation there. Hopefully there's not many technical issues, but I think we got it figured out on our side. So we're going to be rocking it tomorrow at 8 o'clock with Space Cowboy 17 running the show, with DJ Crown J, with Cowboys Legend 27, with Dallas Cowboy Football News, and maybe TCDC and a couple more. So make sure you guys stay tuned.
So his question was, what other sports teams are you fans of? I'm Cowboys. Space Cowboys.
There you go.
You got it now.
So there you go. Number 1. So I will say
the sport teams, guys.
Go ahead, Lil J. You can say.
For basketball, I'm the Bulls fan, just like Daddy. I mean, I never really got into basketball, so I kind of did go with my dad at first when I was like 4, just like I did with the Cowboys, and I just got more into football, and I really do like the Cowboys, whether my dad liked it or not. But basketball, I will say the Bulls. I don't really watch basketball too much, but the Bulls, if I had to choose. Baseball, I like the Yankees, mainly because of my mom, I like the Yankees.
You're in first place, Space Cowboy. Congrats.
Hockey,
I
don't
have anything.
No,
soccer?
Soccer, Orlando City Lions.
Okay, there you go. And that's it. That's all the major sports.
Yeah, I mean.
So next, Little G.
Little G. Who do you like? What other teams do you like other than the Cowboys? Do you like any other teams other than the Cowboys, really? And any other sports?
Basketball, soccer. No.
Not really. Yeah, I mean, again, Little G so far hasn't really shown too much interest in nationally televised sports or anything other than
soccer.
Yeah, so
he doesn't really have any
football
teams yet.
Yeah. So it's all right. It's all right.
How about you, baby?
Red Sox. That's the number 1. That's the only one.
I hate the Yankees and the Red Sox. Sorry, girls.
Big Red Sox fan. My dad's a huge Red Sox fan. That's it. It's the
all right. Any other sports? A little bit of
soccer, Massachusetts. I mean, I don't really. Again, I don't care enough about other sports to have a true team affiliation. But I enjoy the sports. I enjoy watching them. I guess basketball. If it's anyone, it would be the Bulls.
I went to enough Orlando City Magic games to say that. I mean, I got confused with Orlando Magic or Orlando City. I've been to enough Orlando City Lions games to say that, they're my favorite soccer team.
All right. Any other? Did you say anything else, baby? Over there?
No.
No baseball. I mean, no hockey. No nothing. No.
No.
Slim Shady. Thank you. Is he moving up? No, not yet. No. Slim.
Not yet. So Slim Shady, he said can't beat you, but unfortunately you are still number 2. But thank you, Slim Shady.
Slimmy.
Let me see. Something in common with the Red Sox. Yes. The most important question of the night, guys, comes from Eli609. Waffles or pancakes?
Can I answer this one?
You go first.
Waffles! Waffles! Oh my god.
Waffles.
Wait.
Pancakes, baby, all the way.
Poor fiance's the one that suffers because when we have our special breakfast, I like to make the kids some special M&M waffles.
Oh, yes.
Which are awesome. And of course, poor fiance sucks it up with the waffles, but I'm nice sometimes. I'll make
I have a perfect song.
Maybe.
Waffles, waffles, waffles. If you guys watch Teen Titans, you'll know that.
Get that away. They don't watch Teen Titans.
We got an Avenger.
No, the real song, yes, but we did get, Lil G got an Avengers waffle maker. We're going to be breaking that out soon.
I'm pretty sure college football, college sports, college football, we're all UCF right across the board. I'm an alumni, so I'm always a UCF fan. By proxy here, by child. I know
might be my
by fiance.
Yeah.
So
that might be my future college. So
and of course he just tagged along for the ride with UCF. But yes, we're UCF fans for life, baby.
I'm going there.
We don't care about the other Florida schools.
We can come together. We can come together and come together in our joy for the Red Sox, our love for the Red Sox.
No.
I will say since I haven't been as close to my dad in the sense of like physically living close to him or nearby him, not close in that sense. It's been tough to keep up. Don't do that.
G is being weird right now.
You know, it's hard to keep up as much, but we do our best. So let me see. So
I didn't say mine yet, guys. You just ignored me. I'm saying, I'm over here, guys.
What about what?
My teams.
Oh, because we already know.
What? Oh yeah.
No one cares about
Cowboys,
you.
Bulls,
No one
Chicago
cares to
Bulls
you.
because of Michael Jordan. Just get that right. Never even been to Chicago. Don't care about the city. Care about Michael Jordan, the Chicago Bulls. Michael Jordan before the championships when he had 0. Baseball. Sheesh. You know, I don't really have a favorite baseball team, but
Let's say the Yankees.
no, definitely not the Yankees. Definitely not the Red Sox. I mean, I would say it really depends on the team that's in there. My dad used to like.
What about the Cubs?
Okay, how about this?
How about you guys let me answer the question?
No, how about I impose my team on you anyway?
Here we go. I tell you, I know I don't like the Red Sox, but I will say that I will definitely be on board with my dad on this one when he's passed away. But he was a New York Giants fan for baseball, and they moved to San Francisco. So I'm a San Francisco Giants fan, I guess you'd say.
There you go. And
Quante, what's up?
The $2
Yes.
holla. And by the way, I did see your comment earlier saying that your dream job is to be a football coach. And man, I don't know what you got to do to make that happen. But if there's a way you can make that happen, that would be awesome. Again, I've had a lot of fun, so much more fun coaching than I thought I ever would. It's a lot of hard work, but it is a lot of fun. And, you know, it's really cool to see other people who want to, you know, teach other people that game, help them improve at this game. You know, it takes a team to make football. So, Quante, I think that's really cool. And thank you so much for helping support our channel. It's, let me see, QUANTAE06.
Somebody asked McDonald's favorite value meal.
06?
What is our McDonald's favorite value meal? It's pretty much all their meals now. Oh. That's what
Quante, you're on the board. Thank you, man. You're tied for 5th, but you're still in there.
Yes,
much
thank
love.
you.
Thank you, Quante. He made his first
like?
drop on here. Thank you.
McDonald's chicken nuggets and fries.
There you go. So that's pretty basic.
So excited.
Pretty basic, just like his 6 nuggets. 6. And then the extra fries. So who cares about being healthy at McDonald's?
All right.
I don't know, guys. I always get the same thing at McDonald's.
So what is it?
Which is, I love their fries. They have the best, best fries bar none. Their little snack wraps are okay, but their new pico guacamole chicken thing, the chicken sandwich they have, I love guacamole. I'm obsessed with it. But it's really good, but really.
I love it, and now I'm like, oh no.
Take care, Space Cowboy. Wish your mom a happy birthday.
Other than that, I think. You know, I'm not a big fan of McDonald's other than that. Like, if it wasn't for their fries and those little snack wraps, I basically would never, ever eat there or I'd starve.
I go with the Big Mac, guys. Yeah. Big Mac.
Mac Daddy.
Go with that. Big Mac for the daddy.
And Space Cowboys 17, thank you so much for joining us here. Wish your mother
a very happy birthday
from my Cowboys family. And thank you once again for all the support, not just for, money, but for being here, hanging out with us, and, for the big collab tomorroll, guys. Come tomorrow to Space Cowboys 17, the State of the Cowboys podcast.
Yes.
8 p.m. Eastern time, guys. We're going to be here. LL is going to be there. We're going to have Space Cowboys 17. DJ Crown J, 5th Quarter Cowboys. He's going to be there as well.
Yes.
Let me see. Who else is
Dallas Cowboy Football News,
there we go. Dallas Cowboy
TCDC.
Football News is going to be there as well, guys. It's going to be awesome. We're going to be sharing all of our thoughts on the Cowboys. Make sure to join us.
And I see here,
Andrew
says, what's our little J's and little G's favorite subject in school?
We don't really, oh my god. We don't really have, subjects because he only has one class.
You kind of have subjects, but
yeah.
So what is your...
But mine is probably math as well.
So we got 2 little math nerds here.
It used to be reading for you, though, little J.
And I'm reading got extremely difficult.
So that shit don't like us is difficult. You master it.
It's not just that. It's just, math is a lot of fun. I have fun doing math.
Well, that's good because you know what? That's a universal language. Doesn't matter. That language you can speak it in space, and other aliens would know.
Yeah, it's numbers.
Exactly. That's a universal language.
Remember how?
Yeah, you said
so hard.
When she came to Cuba,
I don't
she was
like it. You gotta do
when she came to America, she was also
It's
math
okay,
because
little G.
it's just numbers.
I like math.
The whole crew's here.
I saw another question.
Meet the Mets. Don't laugh at him. He's awesome.
Finest.
VA, I know. What did he say? Virginia's finest. What is y'all's favorite restaurant?
What's your favorite restaurant, little G?
I don't know.
Okay, let him go last. Because
Okay.
he always says, I don't
There
know.
you go.
That's his favorite
So-
restaurant. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. So if you guys know that restaurant, take
Little
it.
J, what's your favorite restaurant? And a restaurant could be fast food, I'm assuming, right? I know what you
No,
like,
okay,
though.
restaurant
I know what
when
you-
you sit
Let's-
down.
Okay, yeah,
She's
somewhere you have
screwing
to
me.
actually go in and sit
Yeah.
down.
So
Think
what do
about
you
that.
say? I know yours
Mine's
is.
probably Olive Garden.
I knew it. Go ahead. You guys
I
over
know
there?
yours.
Where's mine?
Longhorn.
Damn right. give me that filet, baby. Woo! I'm sitting here like I'm saying go Cowboys. When I'm thinking about that food. How about you, baby?
Stop! Don't talk too much about it. I know.
We have to go after this. Little
you
G,
know
start
what?
thinking.
I already know.
Okay, what is it?
Olive Garden.
Oh, you're copying
Really? Oh no! I'm gonna go. I mean, if I have to pick one, again, it's there's a local Hispanic place here that I like a lot. But if I had to pick one overall, it would probably be Maggiano's.
DJ Crown
DJ
J.
Crown J with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much.
I don't like
DJ,
Maggiano's
but no,
very
I love Maggiano's. Fiance took me there.
love it.
Or actually, you know what? No, I'm going to amend that.
I like Kobe restaurant
So
too.
no,
Japanese food, some good
it's
stuff.
Look, I love Japanese food. That's
I hate
beside the
Kobe's.
point. But I love Maggiano's because I love Italian food. But if I have to pick right now, like what's my favorite restaurant right now, it's actually going to be a Cuban restaurant where Fiance took me to on our first date, and where he also took me when he proposed.
Oh,
So he didn't propose there, but he took us.
That's where I went,
that
yes.
day, yes. So,
But
but either way, guys,
much-
it's that place. They just have just the best
Food.
chicken.
Guys, don't listen to them.
And-
Longhorn is a spot. Don't listen
Look,
to them.
I love steak.
Garden
No.
is the spot. You
You know,
guys
yeah,
have
okay. Our
number.
kids say Olive Garden, but my heart says, you know, chuletas. So
So,
You want to know a fun fact
DJ
about me?
barbacoa.
what is your quick fun fact? I want to say something about DJ Crown
The
J.
two Italian foods that are like one of the most popular, not
You gotta be
the
quick
most,
on that.
but one of the most is pizza and pasta, right? That's what you think, right? Well, I love pasta. I hate pizza.
She hates pizza. So DJ Crown J, I did want to say
Both.
big thank you guys. First and foremost, with DJ Crown J making a great entrance like this.
Yes.
You know what to do. See that the weekly winner 4 times in a row for DJ
That's
Crown
right.
J.
Make sure to sub up to him at Fifth Quarter Cowboys, guys.
The link is
he has
below.
His video up already. He's going to be posting some great content coming up, and he has some great thoughts, some great stuff to share about the Cowboys.
So I do have to say though, I want to give. I know he's always interested about the leaderboard, and I don't want to put numbers because some people don't want to say how much they gave or didn't get. You know how much they gave and donated,
Oh, that's right.
but he does not move up. I know it's shocking.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I'm looking
crap.
over here. He does not move up yet with what's
I
been
think
given.
that's the first
So
time he's ever
donated and not moved up. But DJ,
Well, I guess other than staying in one.
DJ, you coming for that beard? Because I know you're not gonna do it. I gotta impose. I have to impose the YouTube tax of 30%. Because I'm nervous. I think he's making me nervous because I know he's threatened me already about getting that beard. So 1,300, 1,700 with tax. We hit those numbers. You got this beard off, man.
So let me see.
What did he say about? Oh,
Andrew
Double Meats
DePaul,
Steak,
no, Andrew
Virginia's
DePaul wants
finest.
to know what month is everybody born in. So
Month. We can give
Yeah,
months,
that's
right?
fine. Yeah, that's good.
Fine.
right.
Can I give like the actual day?
October.
No.
October. October.
Okay, go ahead. Little G, go. He's saying it.
October.
We
Okay.
are October babies.
Both of them.
Little G and I. Yes.
Little J.
April.
Ooh, draft time.
April showers.
And myself, Big D, for Daddy, December.
December.
That's right.
The last
Yes.
and the best.
That's right.
No.
Because
No.
Christmas,
No.
Here it comes.
No.
Here it comes.
Forget Christmas, forget Hanukkah, forget all that. You know where it's at? It's in October. You know why? Because how many kids get to go out for their birthday and get free candy? How many kids get discounted ice cream cake shaped like a pumpkin on their birthday? Oh, I had to throw that out there, guys. Just to...
Do you like Applebee's or Golden Corral, says Buddy Johnson.
Golden Corral.
I like it.
Ugh, I hate both. Sorry.
Out of those,
I say Applebee's on those
I
two.
would say Golden Corral out of both. of
I
those.
say
I like
Applebee's.
Chili's as well. That's another one I like.
Chili's is
too.
alright. It's much better. Yeah.
No, you know, I have a personal
like
problem with
Chili's.
Longhorn because they got rid of those little cheesy bites things they had.
Niggas in the
and
house.
Hello, Ryan.
That's not all right with me.
We're signing them up soon though. So if you can get into the 11, we get coaching and they allow the 9 to 11 group or whatever like that, we're gonna
Yes.
call you up, man. You and Baja out there, man. We're
And
gonna,
Andrew
Why
DePaul
couldn't
said he's
we
with
be
you guys
11?
on the Olive Garden thing, even though he's 27. He's with you guys on Olive Garden.
used to be
so.
my favorite.
There's
yeah.
something funny that Virginia's finest said.
What?
He said, "I don't know. It's my favorite restaurant too."
He said, "Wow, the first kid to ever hate pizza."
Yes, yes, really,
The
yes.
first kid.
The
This
only
one.
other person I know in the world who
No.
doesn't like pizza is my
I
best
have-
friend. And she's weird, so I already knew that.
You
So-
two are weird.
I have a friend who is vegan, so she doesn't like pizza.
I guess.
Technically.
You three are weird.
I bet you she likes vegan pizza. That's all I gotta say, because everybody
you.
loves
Thank you,
pizza
Virginia.
except for this child here. But it's okay.
I mean, she really doesn't like pizza.
Andrew and
Awesome.
April.
There you go. So we got August, we got June 6th. Meet the Mets. I have like
got July,
10
Albert.
family members born on June 6th. It's crazy. So not like close family members, or like a bunch of cousins and stuff. Yeah,
You need Andrew to
it's
call,
crazy.
huh? Yeah. That's
So
so cool,
Andrew to
guys.
call, yeah.
I'm telling you right now, if you guys got that big, it's not really that big, but they don't know about it, so you can see their reactions here on stream. My announcement,
Oh, that's right.
they don't know about it yet. I said it earlier. I don't know how many people are here watching now, but we're getting close to the possible announcement. We're about, let me see. We're about $150 away from you hearing that announcement. I'm not going to give it up though. It is a big deal. So just letting you know, we're a fourth of the way there.
Meet the Mets. We're not, little G and I, we're not vegan, but I just have a friend.
I do still feel bad for that poor vegan child.
Well,
so
I don't
and then Ryan 101, thanks for being here, man. Remember
That flag,
even
yeah,
if
flag
you
football.
do flag football, I don't know if we'd be able to coach you just because of the breakdowns of the ages on the teams, but you know that we would love to have you on our team. And either way, we're definitely going to be seeing you out there and cheering you on.
And remember, Ryan, still on your form, request
Yeah.
our names. You know our names. Request our names on there. If you need it, send us an email at mycowboysfamily at gmail.com.
Or have your dad send an email to
Yeah, a
either
text
one
to
of
me.
us,
I think he has my number. So he can do that. And we'll let you know our names again so you can write on the form. And if he does qualify, you'll go right to our team. And we want you on there, guys. We want you. And we got 2 players on here. 2 kids that played on the flag football team we coach, and they want back on, man. And I'm telling you, the other kids want on there too. So even
we must have done something right.
yeah, that was our rookie debut, guys, as coaches. So we're gonna follow the same script that we did last year for this league, and we're gonna rock it out again. I think we're gonna dominate. I think we got some creative plays. Maybe the Cowboys want to hire us as offensive coordinators.
Intelligent people.
That's a great way of putting it, little G. So, I mean, Eagles 01. If you want to be vegan, that's great. That's everyone's choice to make.
What happened?
Again,
Oh.
as long as no one's forcing me to be vegan, I don't really care.
Vegan. I mean, again,
That's
It's
okay. I
too
honestly,
much work.
It just.
I don't like
it's
vegetables
more
or
expensive,
pizza.
but it's healthier supposedly. I know it's bad to the animals and it sucks. The only difference is that
Okay, but nobody thinks about the trees, okay? No
What?
one thinks about the trees and the plants. All
What?
the plants that are being killed by the vegans, okay? The plants screaming.
I
in
get
pain
the
by
sarcasm now. No, I was gonna say that kind of like what Little Dicky says in that song. Before we used to hunt them with bows and arrows, and now we just systematically eat them. Yes, it's not really the best thing, and it could be done more humanely, but they gotta still die. My point is, even though it is healthier, there's some things that meat does provide for the body that you need. I know you get that in supplements and other ways. I'm just saying, it's there. We eat it. Our stomachs are used to it by now, or more used to it than it was when our species started way back when, 40,000 years ago, or more. My point is
I
that
feel like it's 100,000.
those are the reasons why. You know what? It sucks for the animals. I'm glad I wasn't born one. But yeah, it's too good to pass up. Chicken and beef.
I agree. But it's kind of like they don't
And
have the
fish.
same.
It's all right.
They don't have the same brain as us 100%. Like obviously they still somewhat think the same, but it's different for animals.
Yes. And Virginia's Finest, thank you
Take
for
care,
joining
man.
us
Much
here
love being
tonight.
on here.
And Rack City, it is Friday.
Yes, they are allowed to stay up later on Fridays.
Yeah, but they only have 20 minutes. So yeah, 20 minutes. We're wrapping this up. But it was fun so far, guys. We love
Buddy
it.
Johnson wants to know who your favorite Cowboys player of all time
Mine.
is.
Well, I've said this before. I'll say it again.
I think I know who it is.
Emmett Smith.
Yep.
He's my all-time favorite. I grew up watching his birth of an NFL football, and again, I even saw his Escambia High when he played in high school. I've seen some of his tapes before he was even really famous in the NFL. So I just knew this guy was going to be special. Didn't know he was going to be that special, and I believe without him we don't win those 3 Super Bowls. So I think that is a major piece to our puzzle, to the Cowboys. And again, that was the first Super Bowl I lived through, the first 3, I guess. But so in '92, that was dream. So he and Aikman and Irving and the Cowboys and Jimmy Johnson, it took me from the 3-13 years, 5 years before that, and a 1-15 year, 4 years before that, and took us to a Super Bowl, and then a Super Bowl, and then missed it, and then a Super Bowl. So can't be mad, but now we got 22 years under our belts here of losing seasons. And I say losing seasons. Listen, guys, I know we were 9-7 this year, but to me they were 8-8 average. Yeah. And they should have. That last game is a wash. They should have lost that game. The Cowboys against third stringers. We barely beat third stringers on the Eagles. So that to me, that's why I say 8-8. I'm not an idiot. I know the score. I know what the record is, 9-7. But 8. That's what Jason Garrett hangs his hat on.
Yes.
Oh, we're 9-7.
Thank you for joining us here today, Santa.
So yeah, I'm sorry. You guys cut me off there. Sorry. Santa's in the house. But favorite player, Emmitt Smith, all time. Is him. But I said the other guys, Aikman, Irving, and of course, Zeke, Romo has been awesome. Witten, Dez when he was better. All these guys. I loved Jay Novacek in those Super Bowl. I loved the offensive line we had those years. I loved James Washington. I loved Gant, Kenny Gant, the Shark. You guys, if you guys know those years, you guys know what I'm talking about. That whole defense was great. Ken Norton Jr., Tolbert, Russell Maryland. I could keep going. Casillas. It just keeps going and going. And I love those years. We had the #1 defense and the #1 running back. And at that time, there was no rushing leader at that time that ever won a Super Bowl until Emmitt Smith did it. Emmitt's the man. Love him. Yeah. I had my first jersey was a Danny White jersey. I had a Dorsett jersey. I played for the Cowboys in my Pee Wee league. Yeah, there's a picture on our opening video on that. And I had number 50 for, I think, Dick Butkus. But honestly, it was number 72 the next year for Ed Too Tall Jones, who was my favorite player in those early years of the Cowboy football. That defensive end is where I played when I moved here to Central Florida. So, I love that position as well. So it's just, I love a lot of Cowboy players. But yes, my favorite of all time, without question, I got like 4 jerseys of him. Emmitt Smith, the all-time leading rusher in NFL history. Case closed. I don't care about Barry or Jim Brown or Walter Payton. Yeah. Emmitt's #1 in stats. Just saying.
Rack City, thank you so much for joining us here.
Good night, Rack.
Thank you for all the modding and for always joining us here, for always having great, feedback with us, and for all the great questions you asked too. Thanks for everything.
Let's try to sway back to personal questions.
Yeah,
okay.
I know you got yours.
I'm sorry. They made me talk about football. You know what happens.
Andrew said, "What's everyone's favorite genre of music?" So
music, hip hop.
So,
but you guys know that already.
Blah. Yeah, rap. You know what they say about how Candy's like rap?
Horrible.
No.
No, I don't.
You got to throw away all the rappers.
That's not funny.
Not true. Not all of them, but
no, look,
most of them.
Hip hop, not the stuff that's out nowadays. Hip hop. So you know what I'm talking about. The real good stuff, whether it's 80s and 90s, the golden era, the golden era of hip hop.
What kind of music do you
Biggie,
like?
Tupac, Big Pun,
etc.
etc. Keep going.
So that little G's just a typical kid. He likes most of the pop on the radio. A handful of songs that I enjoy listening to too, but mainly just.
I say pop. I mean, I guess rap / hip hop would be my second favorite, but like the ones you like, I don't like the new ones. They're so bad. They're like mumble rap, like hey.
I don't listen to that garbage.
I know. I like.
You like that?
I mean, no, I like the ones you listen to.
Oh, like Eminem.
Yeah.
And some cleaner Biggie songs and Tupac.
Because like the new rappers, like it's hard to like rap because the old ones like you like from like the 90s and early 2000s, they like curse a lot, but yet now they just mumble. So I guess
which is worse.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not even rap.
Fiance, you're up.
Yeah, I am the outlier here. I like rock, punk rock. Definitely some screamo in there, some alternative. Again, one of my favorite things to do is just take my music and blast it. So all these 3 suffer, but they suffer for me. I don't care.
It's almost as bad as mumble rap.
So, but you know what, guys? No, I don't want to hate too much on rap, but I will say I'm not the biggest fan of rap. I just don't care for it. I can pretty much throw away all the rap, all the new age rap.
I want to put them in the trash can.
And I just, again, I'd say there's very few rappers that I like, but I will say at least I can tell the difference between a good rapper and a bad rapper. I have
Speaking of rappers and telling the difference, you're gonna be doing a little Dicky song one of these days.
Yeah.
soon.
So guys, unfortunately, I was sick earlier this week, which kind of. Didn't let me record that video for you guys, but we are going to be getting it up ASAP, I promise.
Now, I see Boogie. Was that Boogie ND? NDN? What's up, man? He likes old school funk music. I actually, a lot of that was used in hip hop in the '90s, that funkadelic kind of stuff from George Clinton and all that. But I do also like other kind of music than just hip hop. Let me clarify that. I do like some classic rock, The Doors, that old stuff. And again, I didn't live through it, so before you guys make jokes, yeah, I like some of that classic rock, not so hard. And then I like blues, but I love jazz. I love jazz music. And I really can't tell you.
Yeah, I only like playing jazz music.
It makes me too bored.
I still have a dream one day to go to like a jazz club, just chill and just let these guys just go on for like 2 hours playing jazz instruments, just different, 4 songs takes 2 hours, and they just riff the whole night. And I think that would be a cool thing to be part of. And I think you have to be in a certain city for that. And I think here in Central Florida, there's many. It has that flavor. I think St. Louis would, Chicago would, New York would. So but here you're gonna get crap. It's like eating pizza.
Oh God, that garbage off our wall. No Gucci gang here.
It's like to me, it's like eating pizza in Florida. But you get a New York pizza in Florida. It's just
Tampa Bay gaming. Yes, I love Lincoln Park. Old school Lincoln Park is where it's at. I mean, hybrid theory. Anyway, let's not get there. Let me see real quick.
Santa Claus, we're ready for football. But this is a Mike Cowboys family stream.
Oh man, I just missed it. I saw it too. Where was it? DeMichael Bowling, thanks for joining. Oh, there it is. Eagles01 wants to know why we moved to Florida. I was technically born in Miami, but I moved from Florida shortly after, when I was younger, and just ended up back here. Because I just didn't want to be in Pennsylvania anymore. I was done with the cold. I was,
and then we met.
Stage of my life. Yeah, and we met. So here I am. And
little Jay, you were.
I was born here.
Yeah, that was born for her. Little G, who's doing some exercises right now, keeping his back in.
Yeah, guys. Sorry, it's been a long day. Little G had a lot's going on. We had the school event earlier as well.
Tomorrow he has practice for his Jaguars, and then he has a game on Sunday, which we'll be doing before the big stream here, the big football stream.
And Ryan 101, when you say Panic at the Disco, I know you mean more of their newer stuff, but when you're older, listen to some of their older stuff, because I'm not sure how, I guess you would be right around that age when I listened to them too, but some of their older stuff is really, really good. I was right around your age when Panic at the Disco actually first kind of came out on the scene. They were, it sounds so dumb, but Fallout, a member from Fall Out Boy, which is another big alternative band at the time, discovered this band, and no one really knew about them. When their first CD came out, one of my friends was like, oh, you got to listen to this, and hooked instantly. So that's how music used to work back in the day, guys. It didn't just come out online. You had to hear about it from someone else who played it for you, and then you would like it.
And yes, we are ready, Santa Claus, for some football, but Joseph, hope you're ready to lose.
I think my favorite artist, I guess. I mean,
who is that?
Just don't say the one. If you say this one person, we're gonna have to kick her off the stream.
Who's your favorite artist of all time?
Okay, maybe not of all time.
Okay, but who's your current favorite artist?
I mean, I don't even know, but it's like the first person I can think of.
She says that she's going off the stream.
Taylor Swift.
Okay, you're allowed.
Who are you thinking?
I thought you were going to say Meghan Trainor, and I was going to say I am not allowing that. I am not allowing that.
So what about...
Everyone hates Taylor Swift.
What about you, baby? Who's your favorite artist of all time?
Artist, like just one?
I know it is.
Like artist or band?
Same thing. Artist, band, same thing.
But okay.
The best, one or the other. One or the other.
Yeah, Motion City Soundtrack. I said this before, but Motion City Soundtrack for sure. So...
No.
Jay-Z, Big
Little G, you want to see who your favorite artist of all time is? Your musical artist?
I can tell you who it is. Bruno Mars is definitely Little G's favorite artist.
His lookalike.
He used to call him Baby Bruno Mars. I'll have to bring out one of his
horrible fedora hat.
Older oh my gosh, you hated the fedora. I'm sorry, guys. He looked adorable. I'm pulling the mom card here. He looked adorable.
Billy Murphy says he's a deadhead. Yeah, I don't listen to Grateful Dead, but I can respect it. And again,
Billy Murphy, that is so cool. I know you said you are a bassist in a band.
That is awesome.
When you're not at your day job, so I think that's really cool. I loved band. I miss band.
Post Malone,
no, guys. Let's.
I hate that song.
And that's what I'm saying. I can respect a lot of music. I can understand it, even if I don't personally like it. Like country, for example. I definitely respect the genre. There's definitely great, amazing country artists. They've come out with great music. But I cannot stand this mumble, stupid rap. And let's put this out there. Cardi B can go straight to the garbage. Cardi no.
Yeah, Rockstar song.
So all that stuff.
Savage sings it. The Rockstar song.
Peace, proper explorations. Make sure it's
You're mumble rapping. There's nothing about that. That's a Rockstar.
Rockstar and 21 Savage. Like, it's the dumbest thing. Like, one of the things that 21 Savage said, he's like, They're like, Savage, why you got a 12 garage if you only got like 6 cars? It makes no sense.
What?
Why? That's what it says.
I don't listen to that garbage.
In the
my favorite of all time. I thought yours was gonna be of all time. Who was your favorite, Little J? Who's your favorite of all time?
I don't know.
Michael Jackson?
Sure.
So I think Michael. She knows every Michael Jackson song, but she forgot already because she's.
I'm bad. I'm bad.
Yeah, I think you should stick with your day job, going to school.
All right, guys, just real quick, I did drop the link for our big giveaway down below. Make sure to hit it and join us. All you have to do is be a subscriber, and you can get an extra entry if you follow us on Twitter. We're giving away 2 My Cowboys family wristbands, 2 car. Decals or decals? Decals,
2 wristbands,
but okay.
And an awesome, maybe signed football.
That just sounds weird.
Junior football, youth size. Guys, it's a memento. We can sign it for you if you want. If you don't, that's fine. But either way, one of you guys is going to win it. If you follow that link and you're a subscriber here, you're in. And there's extra bonus chances, bonus entries. Just follow all the stuff in there from that link, guys. We're doing it. This is our first one, and we hope you guys are enjoying it and join up and subscribe too. Don't forget, we got the super chat. So drop some donations. We're $150 away from the big secret.
I think I guess what it is now.
What is it? No, you can't say it, but it's just a big thing I want to say. But I'm not releasing it unless we get 200.
I think I know what it is.
You won't. I hope not, because it won't be a surprise. I want to get the reaction.
So I'm sorry, I know you and can figure you out and know what you're thinking all the time.
Well, guys, she won't know the truth. She won't know what the real thing is, and neither will anybody else until.
What's the J train?
Millie
150.
Oh my gosh.
What's J?
I know.
What's the J train?
And they're just quoting ugly, dumb rap songs.
Horrible
I hope you realize
songs.
that. Now you guys are just messing with us. It's all right.
Horrible,
it's all
horrible,
good.
horrible.
Yeah, like look at Caesar, sweeter than a pasta.
Regina's Finest is back.
Millie Rock had it myself.
Virginia's Finest is back, by the way. He's going to pull all-nighter with us. We're going to go soon, but we're still chilling here a little longer.
Yes.
It is a special stream, guys. We got Quante who dropped some cash for the donation stream. We got Slim Shady. He dropped some as well. DJ Crown J, of course, making that entrance like he always does. He made an entrance, and he left. He said, here's some money. Boom. Love. So we love you too, man. Thank you. And check out and subscribe to Fifth Quarter Cowboys, his website, his channel. It's fantastic stuff. And then the big donator of the day, Space Cowboy 17, who is currently in first place. Where are we? There we are.
Yes.
Currently in first place, guys. Thank you so much to all you guys, and Ghost and
Slim Shady.
All you guys. What is it? The what was his name? The Gambler, the Master. I forgot to say one of the tie for fifth. Forget it.
I don't know. You said Tide Master. I'm like, who's Tide Master?
No,
it sounds like the weird Tide Pod
Here, you'll see him come up at 5.
That's going on.
With Quante.
We're
not going to the Pro Bowl, but we're going to go to a practice.
the Marshall.
The Marshall.
There we go.
I keep forgetting your name, man. I'm sorry.
No, stop. No dabbing. No dabbing.
That's what it cost you. That's what it cost you.
Yeah, the only person who dabs here for free is Little G. Little G will dab for you for free. Let me see. Who is the funniest out of all of us?
Right there. No, I'm done.
No, you know what? I have to admit, we're not. I wouldn't call any of us naturally funny.
It's me.
But no, he just wants to think it's him. I think it depends. I think we all take turns, but
Andrew DeCal, how about you?
I think we all know I'm the one.
Andrew
that's got the
DeCal.
joke. I got the joke.
How about you put in the comments who you think is the funniest? You put in the comments who you think is the funniest out of us.
Okay, talk together. We can't all talk at the same time. Can't all talk at the same time.
So put in the comments who you think.
Is this like school?
You know what?
Put in the comments who you think is the funniest.
Shower Howell said, "We be steady mobbing." Yeah, that's an original song by Ice Cube and the Lynch Mob. Just saying.
Yeah,
if you want to go old school, I'm going old school on you.
Okay, I'll admit.
You guys, you can't talk at the same time, especially you, little Jay.
But I'll admit, Rack City, I like Drake just a tiny bit. But that's because and that's just showing my age and the unfortunate fact that I lived through Drake going from Degrassi to rapper.
Drake sucks. We got Ryan 101. Cowboys should not target Jarvis Landry. I do not agree. It's too much money. Just a side note.
It's just not
he's
worth
one of
it.
our boys from our football team, so that's why I got to answer that question. But yes, Hotline Bling.
No, I'm talking old school Drake. Yeah.
Old school. Is there even old school for Drake?
Everything
Is there old school
you
Drake?
Ever wanted. Yes.
Is there old school Drake?
Yes.
Drake is new
we
school.
can do it real big, bigger than you ever done it. You be up on everything.
all right.
I can't say that word.
Just rap.
I want this forever.
They've ruined rap. They've ruined hip hop. They ruined it.
Yeah.
Help us. Help us resurrect Biggie and Tupac, and let's get it on.
He said he has to go with his boy Lil G. Let me see.
Billy Murphy does the same line you know.
Yeah, vomit on a sweater already. Mom spaghetti. You know what? They made that song with only Mom Spaghetti, and I think that was the better version. Just kidding.
Mom Spaghetti. Mom
He's
Spaghetti.
nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and
All
ready.
Alright, how about this? Here's something
know.
I want you guys to do. Andrew DeCall already did it. Everybody put in the comments who you think is the funniest out of us four. Just
I got to give a big salute
Oh, that's
to
right. We got
Voch Lombardi,
Voch in
who's
the house.
popping in. What's
Thank
up,
you,
Voch?
Voch. What's up? And again, Fiance got to hear most of your debate. I can't wait to watch it later tonight.
It was good.
I heard it was really good.
I'm going to say that you made some good points, as we know you always do. But I got to side with Mark Holmes, and you guys know that that's the way we kind of win at this channel. And I know we used the Atlanta game. I know you showed a fact there on your screen about the Seattle game where the players have to execute. Nobody's disputing that. The players have to execute. But do you agree, Voch, that the coach's responsibility is to put the players to use their strengths and use your team strengths and max out their best abilities, not to make them have to go on an uphill battle to succeed. Now, executing is executing, and you got that right. But when it comes to the coaches, their job is to try to get your team to win, not by just executing. You go left, you go right, and I'm throwing it, and you got to make the play. They execute, and they have to make adjustments. And they don't do that, the Cowboys. The Cowboy players don't execute, but the coaches are putting them in horrible situations, and that is my issue.
Well,
we should debate one day.
We'll have to save that for our next debate. But Voch, thanks for being
Much
here.
love, Voch.
And all I'm gonna say is, old school Drake is all right with me. And I know you hate it, baby. Don't worry, it's
no
all right.
school Drake.
You don't have to like it. But new school Drake.
And
again,
I am the funniest one on here,
and
guys.
just Drake, stick to the rap. You're not a singer. Stop trying to sing. Stop trying to I don't know. It's just too much. Let me see. There will be hate Drake. Tolerant. There will be hate Drake. Tolerant. Best I ever had was a shot at my old. There you go. Oh, was it really? Best I ever had was a shot at your old high school. Again, I don't know what little Canadian Drake has. I don't know, guys.
I know one thing.
Into rapper still
I'm gonna say this: if you guys want to test hip hop, and I know a lot of you guys are young, not in your early 40s like myself, but go ahead and quiz me on any hip hop. I will be pretty accurate and get that. In case you try me, we should make a stream just for that.
Jason Carrot.
And Jason
Carrot. Dude, that's a great nickname. I love that, Virginia's Finest. You're a new subscriber. Much love to you, man, Virginia's Finest, for joining us here. Yes. I know you've seen all the other streams. I'm glad you finally came around. He loves the channel, so thank you, man. This is one of the newer subs, so thank you. Voch says
Kanye.
No, old school Kanye. And again, one thing I'll say about Kanye, even though I don't enjoy his stuff
old
now,
school, really?
There's some
I
of
guess
his
he's
older
10 years
stuff
or so.
again because I liked his play. I'm saying when I say old school, I mean more his older first or second one. It's his creativity that I appreciate.
I see Voch Lombardi. I want to see what he says. Yes, we agree. Front office should put more coaches in a better position to win. The front office should put coaches. He's saying it's still the players because they don't bring in the players, and that is true. We all agree on that from the top. All of us, all Cowboy Nation agrees that Jerry Jones is the issue. He's the foundational problem to the Cowboys. But you can't get rid of Jerry Jones unless he sells the team or dies. So those are the things apart. We have to think about who he puts in place as coaches. We can't help the coaches he puts in place. He also needs to put coaches that give the players a better chance to win. You got to look at it from both sides of the coin, Voch, and I think that's. I understand you got putting a lot of it on the players, and I'm putting a lot of it on the coaches. But I think because
it's truly both, but
the players have messed up, but they've also been put in situations where they've messed up because the coaches have put them in situations that they're looking. 1 out of 10 times it might work, and the player might execute, or that game plan might work. But the other 9 times you're losing, or you're putting your quarterback in a bad situation with a broken offensive line that's injured, or you're gonna run. You're not going to run the ball on the goal line 3 times against the Seahawks. Yes, they should have run the ball 3 times, and that is a coach. And you want to say not Garrett? Okay, but Garrett's job in that situation is to overrule the offensive coordinator. He has too much trust in his coordinators, especially when things are going wrong. He makes no adjustments after halftime. And as I said in that stream, the reason he doesn't make the adjustments, one of the reasons, there's a million reasons why. He's always kind of never really made adjustments, even in their winning years, Voch. And yes, they've won. More due to the player talent, and the game plan was conservative last year. That's what helped the Cowboys out with their specific team. He should have stuck with that this year. He would have put the Cowboy players in a better position to execute and win. That's what
I know, but Billy Murphy makes a good point. It's more complicated than just a single answer of firing coaches, and I wish it was as easy as turn over new guys, and then bam, we have new success.
It could really rock your team to the core if you keep changing coaches every year. We never said we want a merry-go-round or
you know what if I felt like the coaches could change their general philosophy or adapt differently.
Well,
You know,
they can't.
and, you know,
right
I
now,
guess
they're
it
not.
remains to be seen.
The
But
one thing
let's see what
The
happens.
one thing I will say to leave you with the coaching thing, the Cowboys have they've gutted their entire offense. When I say that, they've gutted their entire position coaches on offense, pretty much except for Gary Brown, the running back coach. So, with that in mind, we're going to see if this Paul Alexander with offensive line schemes changes. We're going to see if that's going to help. We're going to see if this new Sanjay Lal, receiver coach, he's going to help out. We're going to see if the tight end coach is going to be able to help out. We'll see if all these things come together, and then Lenahan, along with Moore, he's going to be up there, is going, maybe quarterback coach. We're going to see if those guys can really make a change next year. Because if not, I guarantee you this, Vach, they're all out the door. And Garrett, the next year, 2019 is last year, his contract, he's out the door. Even with Garrett's, puppeting for Jerry Jones. Still, I'm telling you, he has 2 years left on his contract. They don't win not a Super Bowl, a playoff or two, or get to the Super Bowl. They got to get going because right now, Garrett's wasted too many years with the Cowboys, his staff, whatever you want to say. But I will say one thing, Vach, that we definitely agree upon. The GOAT, yes, not Brady, Tupac, and I think Biggie as well. Biggie up there.
Tupac's going to save the Cowboys?
No. He's just making a comment about the music thing. Pac. One of the best.
I have not heard of Jelly Roll.
Pac is one of the best because he is the best, or if not one of the best. I do think he's the best up there. It's like him and Biggie, but they have two different things. They're different. Tupac was a storyteller. His emotion was in every word that he wrote down and he sang. It was oozing from his body. So when you hear him rap, you hear everything. You hear and that's what makes him great. That's what makes him the Elvis of hip hop in a way. When you look at Biggie, though, his flow, his storytelling, his creativity and his rhymes, to me, nobody really did it better than that. And you look at Big Pun, too. Big Pun. He's underrated. I think he's Puerto Rican. He's passed away as well, heart attack. But, guys, listen to him. If you can really follow what he's saying, he's talking craziness out there. Not enough love on him. Again, Eminem and Jay-Z, all these guys now, it's all right. And, again, the other guys, the new guys are garbage. All trash right now. All this trash mumble rap crap. Yeah. Sorry. Just going to put that out there.
Guys, again, they were winding down to the end of this. We're going to stay on for maybe another 5-10 minutes or so. Yeah. But let us know, guys, your last questions.
Guys. Come on, personal stuff.
Yeah, this is the last time you really get a chance to really ask us like this in that sense.
I don't want to go into that.
I think off topic of music.
I don't want to diverge, though. In our other streams, we're talking football because we keep it football here, guys.
Yes.
And Dallas Cowboys first. So, but yeah, this is our fun stream. We'll probably do something like this in the future as well, guys, when it comes to like fun streams and maybe more personal stuff. We're going to build to that. Maybe at 2000 we'll do something like that. I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe do one with individual for like 15 minutes.
Yeah, with the parent watching, though.
Well, yeah. But like...
Go ahead. Yes. Ask your...
I saw somebody, Andrew call, I think. He said, like, do you guys like The Weeknd? I like them.
How about them Cowboys? That's all
that Wriggle song was awesome. I like the little Wriggle pick thing.
I do like The Weeknd. I mean, I think their songs are catchy. No.
I don't know who that is.
I have not. Never heard of them. How about you guys ask questions that are a little bit off topic of
wants
music?
To know, do you speak Spanish?
Who's that to?
Yo tengo que hablar español para mi trabajo. I actually have to speak Spanish for my job. I do speak Spanish.
Yo hablo español también, pero nada como ella.
Not the same.
Yeah. So, I'm not as good as her speaking
guys,
Spanish.
I do speak Spanish. I am Hispanic.
How about you, Little J? Do you speak Spanish?
No, okay, I know like
okay, that's 20, it. And you can.
I know like 20
Little
words,
J does not speak Spanish.
And it's really disappointing because I have a lot of family that's Spanish.
So Buddy Johnson asks, Mom, do you like Prince or Michael Jackson? Pick one.
Oh, Michael Jackson. That's an easy one.
How about you,
Easy one.
I know technically not for me, but yeah, Michael Jackson. Easy.
And again, not trying to put Prince down at all because what he's done and contributed to music, again, has to be, credited. But what Michael Jackson is just Michael Jackson. That's it. Michael Jackson.
I love Prince. Prince is awesome. I mean, he's got some of the best stuff out there. And it's too bad he's gone. Same with Michael Jackson. But I gotta say, like historically speaking, if you look at catalog and you look, I mean, they're both so good. I keep saying that. I think about when I see Prince on stage with his guitar, just tearing it up, or I see him, his concerts. But they were both weirdos. They were both awesome.
They both did the one thing that every great artist does. They push the envelope.
Yes, agreed.
They take chances and risks, and they do all these other things. It just, I don't know. When you have artists like that and guys who, again, they put their heart, their soul, their everything into this, and they're freaking crazy. But that's why they're great.
Prince is great. I gotta say, Michael Jackson might edge him out by a hair, but they're both it's just that what Prince did for a certain kind of music, like rock was one thing. What he did, what Michael Jackson did for pop. You see, they did two different kind of genres in a way, but they kind of crossed over sometimes. So. It's too tough too close to call. That's a great question.
Went a little more soul, a little more funk, a little more groovy, and again, I think Michael Jackson went a little more what we consider traditional pop.
Yeah.
But again, they both did it in their own unique way, and they both, it wasn't just about the music; it was the show, the experience, their persona, everything.
Let's turn this another way here. Andrew the call says, "What is everyone's favorite show?"
Wait, can I say
one thing about
the Prince?
Yeah, real quick though. We can't be on the question.
I know that, but I'm going to say something.
Go for it.
Probably, I don't love Prince as much as Michael Jackson, but one of my favorite songs from Prince, because it's really catchy, is like the red...
Little red Corvette. Psh, psh, clapper. Jason Garrett there in the middle there.
No,
that's why you like it.
I'm going to sound really dumb, and I always forget the name of it.
I like when doves cry.
It's the song that was in Happy Feet. I always forget the name of it every time. I'm bad with names. You don't have to be
rich
beautiful
to be my girl.
Yeah, exactly. So that one, I always forget the name of it. I'm horrible with song names, but that's So I just remember it exactly because I know it's in that
Extra
movie.
time in your boom.
Kids. Let me see. So my little Jay, what's your favorite show?
That's hard.
Okay, I'll
sorry.
Pick one show.
I feel like show. Not movie. Show easy Stranger Things.
There you go.
Okay, how about you, my lovely fiance?
I can only pick one, right?
I know what it's going to be. It's going to have 3 letters as the initials.
Yep.
No, actually. Oh, I'm actually going to surprise fiance
the beginning one is Game, the last one is Thrones.
What a surprise. No, he thinks I'm going to say Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones is almost The Sopranos, guys.
Really? The Sopranos?
I'm not even joking.
I got her hooked on that one.
And it's true. And I'm going to give it up because 100%, I'll admit it, I nagged him because I was like, I don't want to watch this crap. I don't care if everyone says it's the best. I don't care. I watched it. I shut my mouth. I was wrong.
Now it's the greatest of all time.
Best show. I want to rewatch it a million times. Game
of
Thrones,
again,
I love it, but the books are so much deeper that I can't help it. I love reading. But Sopranos,
I'm going to say, look, I have a million shows. All right,
you got to pick one, though.
Right.
If you had to pick
we got Sopranos,
one,
we got Game of Thrones, you got Breaking Bad, you got The Wire. You have so many great shows out there, but you know what I'm going to pick? I'm going to blow everyone's mind because it's a comedy show. It's a comedy show. Nope.
Oh.
No.
Are you kidding me? I'm going old school, guys. All in the Family. That's the groundbreaker. That's the groundbreaker, baby.
I like All in the Family.
That's the groundbreaker, and you can't see that stuff on TV nowadays. It's not dumb.
Made you want to watch it again.
That is a great show.
I
will say, let me change it. That's a comedy show. So let me go to, and again, it was a social show that really made changes in this country. So if you've ever seen that show, check it out.
The theme song.
There's a lot of racism and sexism and all horrible.
And Cleveland Brown, The Wire, Breaking Bad are definitely in my Breaking Bad is in my top 10. The Wire is in my top 5. The only thing that killed it for me was the stupid last season.
The Wire.
What were you thinking? Just how many shows do you watch and they're amazing and the last season comes and just poops all over it? Like Mad Men, fantastic show. What the heck happened there in that last season? I don't know.
Look, I think out of the regular shows, regular shows, I mean, I gotta say Wire, Breaking Bad, and Game of Thrones, but I agree with you, Sopranos is the king of those kind of shows. It was really the first of a kind.
I've just never seen a show like it.
And it changed television.
It just, you love them, you hate them, you want to be them.
And they're the bad guys, but you're rooting for them. It's great. It's great.
So Billy Murphy's with you. He says All in the Family is the greatest show all time, hands down. And Cesar Duarte, I am not Mexican. I am actually Dominican. So I am 100% Dominican.
You're American.
So I think they mean...
What did they ask for everybody?
He asked if you're Mexican. I'm assuming he meant me since I'm the one that gets called Mexican all the time.
Well, I have Cuban blood and Portuguese blood. And
yeah, we killed the Cuban person on top of her and then covered her with blood.
No, I am of Semitic and Cuban background. So there you go. So I am half Hispanic, guys. I'm in the house, rocking it. So we're all minorities in here.
Have the authority to... Anyway, someone said if we watched Straight Outta Compton, we did. It was
a good movie. Great movie.
So the whole time, and I know we knew this already, but his son looks just like him. Like
Ice Cube,
clones. They're clones. It's creepy.
They are. They have
natural.
the same eyebrow, the same look.
So
everything.
the other day, Mom and I found these daughter and this mother and daughter, and they look so much alike. And like, if I didn't get a closer look at their face, I would have thought they were like twins or something. They look so much alike.
Cesar Duarte is Mexican, so good to know, guys.
So Cesar, awesome. Again,
everyone. There's no wall here, man.
If it wasn't for guacamole, I don't know where I would be in my life. And you know.
I hate guacamole.
So Billy Murphy says Sanford Son is also hilarious as Virginia Sinus likes it. I liked it, but it wasn't one of my favorites at the time. I would say it was All in the Family, and that stuck with me because I still watch that today, and I still think it's relevant in today's world. Guys, watch it. It's hard to watch sometimes, but it is, and you might not like some of the words they use, and they allowed it back then, which was crazy, but it changed a lot of things in society based on that show for 10 years, guys. Watch that show if you haven't yet. Stick with it. A little old school, a little dated. Watch it. Trust me, it's worth it.
And then Cleveland Brown, he said, I agree The Wire season 5 wasn't as good, but shows have their weak season like Sopranos season 4 and the latest Game of Thrones season. But why? There's reasons for all of that. Mainly poor show writing and the writers getting lazy. Wasn't there some kind of a writer's strike during that Sopranos
Maybe
thing?
I know when he got shot. It's funny when these shows these guys get shot and do 2 or 3 episodes on it. It's like the worst. It kills the season. I think that's the scene you're talking about with Sopranos when Tony got shot.
I mean,
it was like flickering out.
Spoiler warning.
Please,
flickering out.
I thought the last season had some downfalls for Sopranos.
The thing is, I think what The Sopranos did better than these other shows, though, is they managed to come back from that bad season better than most shows. And again, The Wire, the problem is they ended on a bad note. And Mad Men ended on a bad note. Game of Thrones has a chance to do better, but the problem with Game of Thrones is that when Dan and Dave first signed on to take on this project, George R.R. Martin was supposed to have Winds of Winter out by now. He was supposed to have it out by the time the 5th season came out.
It's like another language.
So, and they started this, and we're talking about years. So we've been waiting for the 6th, but we've been waiting for Winds of Winter so long. It hurts my heart. If it's worse than Kingdom Hearts 3, which if anyone plays Kingdom Hearts, you know what I'm talking about. But you know, and so they had these guys, and they didn't have the right framework to base the rest of the show off of, and they're just not very good at like they know the major plot points, they're not good at filling in the little part of the story. So
look, I also think that you look at Breaking Bad, nobody really said it's a bad show. It had some downtime too, but that was a great show, and it was on A&E, so it's one of those hard ones. You gotta kind of tippy toe with not really cursing and not really the realism that you get in Sopranos and Wire. They did a great job. It made it so realistic in the sense of not worrying about it. You didn't know it was on A&E. Yeah. My point is that these shows are fantastic, and you know, there's always been great shows every generation, all kinds of ones that move and change things. But I think Sopranos definitely kicked off this streak of fantastic, you know, shows on HBO and Showtime and all these different channels that can really, and Netflix now, you know, I mean, we seen Homeland, we watched that, we watched, you know, the President one, what's the one, the House of Cards, we watched Narcos, we watched Narcos, of course we watched Stranger Things, we watched everything, we watch a lot of TV, we watch movies as well, we all have our favorites, but you know, nobody asked, so it's all right. We don't care. It's okay.
So let me see. Andrew DeCall wants to know, where would you guys like to travel as a family for vacation?
You go first, baby. I think I know your answer. The one place you want to travel.
Oh no, but yeah, I don't want to go there as a family. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I do not want to take either of our children on this vacation because this vacation would be completely selfish. So I'm not gonna.
Which one? You're not gonna say that?
It would be Japan. I would love to go to Japan, but I do not want to go with our children because as much as I love them, it would be a completely selfish trip. That would be something I'd want to do for me. As far as with all of them,
it's okay. I don't want to go to Japan.
I know it seems kind of silly, but I would love to go to Hawaii one day, all of us, just because it feels like, you know, we obviously live here in America, here in the U.S., but it's so far. I mean, it's in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. It's short of Alaska. It's the farthest place we could go to, and it's still somehow, you know, part of our good old U.S. of A. and such a beautiful.
Where would you like to go, little Jay?
I mean, I know this sounds stupid. I just don't like leaving the country, or at least not going too far out from the country.
Well, where would you like to go?
California again. I'd love California. It's so pretty.
I'm gonna be obvious here. I'm gonna be obvious. Now that she was there once before, and I think I would love for all of us to go. And it's in the works, guys. The Big Apple, New York City. Yeah, that's where I want to go. I want to go as a family there, and you know, I could touch on where I live too. Go out there real quick, check it out. Chinese food, pizza. I mean, the smells, the smells. We're gonna go to the tenements where my family came from. That part of the Lower East Side. We're gonna go to. You know,
and just visit a bunch of places. Hopefully, we'll be able to go there soon as a family. That's definitely our next kind of.
I'm like,
yes, we did. Right, it was scary.
So, let me see. We actually were in DC. That was our last family trip.
Yeah.
Or no, not our last one. last year, 2016 trip. There you go. Our 2016 family trip
I think it was
was
2015.
What was it?
No, it's 16.
I think it was 16.
Last year,
I
we went
got my new
to
phone.
DR, guys. We were
yeah,
there
it was like March.
broadcasting from there. So, and one of our, well, actually, the one we got Durant. I remember we went live.
Yeah, when we re-signed Durant.
Yeah,
we went live on the beach.
from the Dominican Republic, guys, on our vacation, and we were planning on doing that again when we go somewhere in Europe in March. So
That's
get ready
right.
for it.
Fiancé and I
That's a
have
long
a-
time, 2-year
I
trip
remember
planned.
when we did that was
2-year trip planned, and it's gonna hit. We're excited about it. But
What,
right
to
now
Europe?
we're no to Europe. We're gonna go to Europe for a special little trip for like a pre honeymoon, I guess you can call it. We had already planned this 2 years ago, so it's finally coming
Yes.
around the corner. We're
Again,
excited. It's 10 days. And we're gonna pick a place. We haven't really picked it, but we know we already have everything kind of very booked. So
I've never.
it'll be very cool to see where we go. And we'll announce that one day whenever we,
I agree.
soon.
Let me
We'll definitely
see.
be going live from across the pond. So
I know this sounds silly, but I just never really loved to like leave too far from the country. Like when we went to Dominican Republic, like that was awesome. But no, there's something like when we got home, I'm like, yes.
Well, it's always nice to be
That's
home
the way
after
it feels,
vacation,
yeah.
but I guess it's different. I've been, quite the little traveler. So let me
Like-
see.
I've been to Seattle,
I'm
Vegas,
going to go
No, I
San
would love to go
Francisco.
to Mexico one day, but
I'm trying to think
wanna
about.
go to Canada.
I've been to Denver, Seattle, San Francisco, Vegas,
I wanna
Dallas. I'm just trying to think. That's just the West Coast, St. Louis, and then then all over the East Coast. That's my little trip.
Yeah.
And other countries. I've been to Poland, Germany, UK, Holland.
That's the one exception. I do want to go to Poland.
I've been all those places. Also,
Yes,
Dominican
and then-
Republic. Been
and
to.
Eagle 01, just to
all over.
clarify, that trip, like we just said, we booked this trip like
2
almost
years
2
ago.
years ago.
We saved
and
up
we've
for
been
that one.
slowly saving and working for it because that was, again, kind of a bucket list, pre-honeymoon kind of thing for fiance and I because
Guys,
I've never traveled.
that's why we that money was that's not nothing to do with this channel, obviously. I hope you guys
that's
realize
what I'm saying.
that.
It just happened to work out that it's
That money was
happening now, but
planned
we've
for
been- yes.
4 years ago, came to fruition 2 years ago, and we put the money towards that, and we're going to go. But again, we are, that was already money saved from years and years ago. So that, we had to restart from 2 years ago to build up to any other new big adventures like to New York, which we might be doing next year, which we have been saving for up until this channel came around. And now we got to kind of diverge a little bit because, again, going to Dallas is a big deal for us now. And so,
and again, had
watching
we
this
maybe
game,
not
watching
had
the
this
draft.
trip, we probably easily both could have gone to the draft. But this trip
Right.
is
That's the
obviously
problem.
a factor, and we can't really divert.
Yeah,
We
the
already
family
been planning
trip we're
this
gonna
for
go
so
on,
long.
so-
Exactly, we've been planning this for so long.
Honestly,
we can't really take
the
things
draft
away
would be
from
more
that,
like a
so-
work trip with fun, but of course it'd be like because we're going to be live streaming from this draft.
Yes.
At the draft in Dallas, we're going to be live streaming fun stuff throughout the time we're there. You'll be keeping up with us almost 3 days in a row with us, guys. 2.5 days of just almost live streaming
Yes.
or some kind of videos we're going to be posting up there. We'll be with LL and Law Nation and all those guys, and also seeing some of you guys who are there watching the draft or live there or come out there. We'll do some kind of meet and greet, guys, for sure. Give some of these out right here.
Yeah.
We'll do all that stuff, and we have other stuff coming down. So we have put money towards this channel. We put money that we've earned away from this channel. Not from this channel, but we put it to the side for other family trips like Europe, like New York City, hopefully next year. That's from our regular life stuff. Though.
Yes.
Virginia Finest, there's one problem with climbing a mountain. I'm terrified of heights. So.
I think you'll be all right. So,
But it's like weird to say after I'm afraid of heights. I would really like to go to Niagara Falls. But not look down. Just go look at it.
Don't forget, guys, hit that like
look
button,
up.
hit subscribe if you're new, and make sure you hit that notification bell.
You're like,
And
oh, it's
Super
beautiful.
Chat still open, guys. Where
Yes.
are we? On that side. Super Chat. So don't forget, you can drop us a little bit of help through there, guys. It's always appreciated. And you go up on the leaderboard. Space Cowboys a little in front of Ghost right now. Slim Shady's a little behind Ghost, and DJ Crown J's a little bit behind Slim Shady. And we go down the list, guys. So thank you all. And special thanks to Quante, Slim Shady, DJ Crown J, and Space Cowboy 17, who
Yes,
dropped
guys.
a lot tonight. So thank
And
you.
wherever we do travel, the little bit of travel we do,
We take you with us.
Yes, and earlier, as far as the whole vacation trip thing, I know Eagle's the one. You're like, oh, why do you guys want to go to Dallas? We'd love to go to Dallas, but as far as like dream locations of places that we'd like to go together as a family, you know, I mean, Dallas, of course, is kind of just the obvious, like, oh, we'd love to go to Dallas, but mainly because of the Cowboys. Outside of that, I have to be honest, I don't really know if there's anything. I don't know if we would want to spend anything or do anything outside of the Cowboys, just because the biggest draw for us in Dallas would be. And
that's when I went there. That's what I did. But I also went and see the John F. Kennedy where he got shot, which is something you have to see when you're in Dallas. Yeah, it's really you know you're there. You're just there. It's just weird. There's an X on the road, on the street where it happened. So you can stand there, take pictures there. You can see where the room.
Yeah,
I mean it's in the middle of the street.
Hey guys, let's take a picture of the president got shot. I don't know. Something about it seemed
no,
a
I know.
bit,
I took a picture in the street
Yeah.
of the X and where the building was. Well, listen, where the X was, where he got actually shot, and then they showed, you can see, you know, the background of my picture, you can see the building where the book depository place where the guy where Lee Harvey Oswald, yes, I don't believe in a big conspiracy, where he shot him from there. You can see.
Actually, Rack City makes a good point. Cowboys aren't even in Dallas; they're in Arlington.
That's true.
Right?
Very true.
Well, I'm confused. What
Say close enough, right?
No, the people say there's the people hiding in the bushes, and it was a government thing. It could have been, but I'm saying it was one guy that did it, and that's I'm pretty confident about that.
Kingstar Vid's fiance and I joked around. We're like, oh, we'd love to get married inside the Star or something.
Hey,
and then,
that would be something that she doesn't want to do.
God no.
I would love to do it. It's just too damn expensive.
Just on principle alone, I wouldn't want to do it. I don't want to feel right about giving Jerry Jones that type of money.
My point is that we have a 1-year ban. We're not getting married in a year. But I am going to say this, though. If we ever get a fund going on here, you guys can send us there, and we'll invite you all we'll invite you to the wedding. You guys can be our guests.
Oh, that'd be something.
But that's only if you guys help us with that, my Cowboys family, because we cannot afford that. That's the way.
Yeah, we have to set a date first, so let's slow your roll there.
Oh, I know. But whenever the date can be set faster, it can be set faster if we get No. If we end up going in Dallas and doing it there.
No.
There you go.
Let me see. And Billy Murphy said it's actually nice there. Texas State Fair is there. It's awesome during football. And again, during football season, I'm sure, Texas and Dallas and Houston and all these big college places are definitely the place to be. But as far as the things that we'd like to do, I guess the part about New York as well is because, we do have some history there. And there's definitely something for everyone in New York. But really, really, I miss good Chinese food. There's no good Chinese food here in Florida. I live in Pennsylvania, which is too close to New York. Once you have quality Chinese food, there's no going back. No going back. And New York pizza, again, there's something in the water in New York that makes New York pizza taste the way it does, because New York pizza, you can't have it anywhere but there.
I love Billy. Sorry to interrupt you, baby, but I love Billy Murphy's comment.
Garrett was on the grassy
knoll clapping. That was the gunshots, I think. We thought it was the gunshots. That is the call. Yes, I'm down to come to the.
Yeah,
well, you got, Andrew, throw
in
some money to the fund, all right? Because that's only happening. That's like a $20,000 thing, guys.
We're old enough to be one of her princes.
Oh, Loki Bray, it's okay. Thanks for joining us here. I know you really want your Texans to beat our Cowboys, but yeah, I don't know if that's gonna happen. We'll see.
You're thinking 2020, so when I'm like around 13.
What? Yeah, but at least.
Yeah, so then I'll be
I hope she's paying. I hope she's paying.
Yeah.
So that'll be one of your bridesmaids.
She said 2020. I'm like, okay, I hope you're paying.
Yeah.
Well, we got the money for that.
I'll be one of your bridesmaids.
Oh.
How do you drive in New York?
How about this? Well, we'll invite Jason Garrett. He can be our officiant, and we'll walk down the aisle to the beat of his claps. Dun, 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 dun. Oh God, no, guys, we're messing around. Let me see. I'm gonna get a few more. I'm gonna get a handful more comments. But guys, we are gonna try to wrap it up here. It's been very late. Get married in the Browns Stadium.
Again, remember this.
At least we know we'll be loyal, because any Browns fans are definitely loyal.
At least we know you get in the ring there. Oh, Cleveland just got the smackdown. Sorry, but I want to make sure I say again, guys, subscribe to our donation winner, DJ Crown J. He's the king dropper on this channel. We're our biggest sponsor here. So much love to him. He's got fifth quarter Cowboys. He's got one video up there. I think the second one dropping very soon. It's great. He has some great video. He's just getting started. So subscribe so you get the head start onto what he's going to do with that channel. And he'll be making more appearances here, I'm sure. Also, subscribe to Rave 415. There you go. Also got him linked, I think. Also Steel 58 got him linked as well. And guys, make sure you subscribe to Space Cowboy 17, because tomorrow we're doing that big, awesome, podcast slash,
State of the Cowboys.
Mega Cowboy, or maybe a little smaller than the last one, but still Mega Cowboy chat with new perspectives from the new crop of us cowboy YouTubers out here. We're gonna see what they gotta say, and I'm just honored to be part of. I was honored to be part of the Law Nation. Vach, Mark Holmes, all that stuff. I was honored. We were honored to be a part of that. We're also honored, just as honored, to be part of this. So we're looking forward to this. We're just happy that people respect us enough to want to hear our views on these things. So much love to all of the cowboy YouTubers. We're not here for drama, guys. We're here for facts. And we're here to
save the drama for your mama.
Spread the love and just keep spreading the word that the Cowboys are the best forever. That's right.
And then Cesar, we're definitely gonna check them out. Don't worry. Let me see.
Any other questions, guys? Any questions?
Let me see. Andrew DeCall said I have to try some of those New York steaks. Yes, I do like red meat a lot more now, so I'll have to try it.
That has to be our next, when we're there.
Guys, we've been streaming for almost 2 hours, and not a single person asked us what our names are. I'm actually shocked, and I don't think now we're not going to say it just on principle alone because no one asked.
It's all right. You had your chances. You guys missed it.
It's all right.
It's all right. It's all right.
We'll be
dad and fiance.
Dad and fiance. Dad and mom. Fiance's forever.
Oh, here's a good question. Virginia's Finest says, "Hey, Dad, just think if Mom was an Eagles fan, you would know she would never be looking for a ring."
So yeah, I'm a Cowboys fan, so I've been asking for that ring for a while.
Well, you got it. So
thank you.
You're welcome.
6 rings for the Cowboys.
So yeah, so baby, so that's 1. 8. I need 4 more at least. but realistically speaking, 6 is a nice number.
Eagles, it's too late.
Nice try there.
There you go. Well, I promise you, we do have names. Maybe
the next one.
Yes. Like fiancés.
You want to go ahead and you want to let?
We're about to wrap it up here.
I know you might as well let the kids say it, right? So
what, our names?
Yeah. So little G, what is mommy's name?
Amy.
And little J, what is your daddy's name?
Ian.
There you go, guys.
Exposed.
We finally have names.
That's it. You got it once. Don't say it no more. If they missed it, if they slept on it, they missed it. That's it.
A boy and a girl have no names.
Little G and little J. That's their name.
That's awesome. Yes. So, guys, any other last question before we wrap this baby up? Again, I'm going to say, make sure you hit that like button, guys, for the stream.
Make sure to
subscribe if you're new, and make sure you hit the notification bell. Make sure it's turned on for all notifications. I'm going to probably go live at 2 in the morning tonight and run the end of that. That's still bothering me. That Todd Gurley matchup. Todd Gurley and Shady McCoy. I want to see who wins that battle, guys. From 99.5 yards. Has to beat the Minnesota defense. I want to see what happens.
Now, Buddy Johnson wants to know, Dad, do you like White Snake or Black Snake?
No, neither. I like Def Leppard. I guess would be the best out of that group. But yeah, I mean, no, I don't like any of that hard stuff. Sorry, guys. That metal stuff. I think when I was little, I listened to Twisted Sister. We're not going to take it anymore.
Yeah.
And that is as hard as I ever got when it comes to metal music or anything like that, because that was considered metal back then.
Amanda, where did you get Amanda from?
No, it's because I think fiance here mumbled it earlier, so I know we've slipped. I know we've slipped a few times. And guys, we're not really going to use our names here, but if we slip for ourselves, it's not a big deal.
Virginia Spanish, you missed it. What's up?
Yeah, so it's Ian and Amy.
Read what Caesar said.
Amy and Ian.
Virginia's Finest. Read what Caesar said.
It's right there. That's correct.
You guys are spelling Amy's name.
It's all right. It's Amy. It's phonetically right.
So guys, my name is.
Oh, everyone's throwing my name up there now. It's like,
there you go. What are we gonna do? So
this is spelled yours wrong.
And Virginia's Finest. Yeah, I'm not really sure when you say handle. I mean, we do have like personal Facebooks and stuff like that, but I wouldn't really call that a handle.
No, I think it means. I think it means like your. I guess handle is your name. It's like your trucker name or something like that.
If that counts.
Like a handle is like a trucker. If you have a handle, what's your handle? That's your nickname or your last. So it's kind of like that. That's what it means. But
sweet cheeks.
I guess we got it.
Just kidding. No. I mean, I call my sister Elmo.
That is true. They do. I don't have a nickname, and neither does Little J has a nickname. That's
Little J or J.
No, you have one I tell you all the time, but we'll keep that one. That's our personal game. Nah,
you can say it on here.
Come on, someone drop a 10, I'll say it. I'm not gonna do it. No, I know she doesn't want me to say it.
I have I call him sometimes my niño lindo, which is my handsome boy, but he also goes by Clawsome Boy.
Clawsome boy.
Clawsome boy?
Yeah.
Because he's awesome and he's clawsome.
Yes.
I'll say it.
What I used to call I'll say.
Long arm of the claw.
I call this little beautiful daughter of mine. I call her Chunky Monkey.
And not because I'm like chunky or anything like that. It's because when I was like a baby, I was
She was chunky.
My first not my first birthday.
Oh, thanks, Rack. Thanks.
What's she wants to?
My first Halloween, I was a monkey, and I still had like a whole bunch of baby fat, so I was a chunky monkey.
We tried to get on that and that that treadmill, but yeah, she couldn't have shed those pounds that early enough as a little baby. I'm joking.
So
Jesus.
what is your? All right, so we'll finish, I guess, with our favorite beverage. So, little G, what's your favorite beverage? Your favorite thing to drink? If you had to pick one thing in the whole wide world, water.
That's your favorite.
Really, water?
You're so excited.
More than orange juice, more than
up, Jeff?
Dr. Pepper, more than a cherry Coke and orange juice and chocolate milk. More than M&M milkshakes.
Water.
Man, I guess I'm doing something right. There you go.
Baby, how about you?
Oh, for me? Oh.
Favorite beverage?
I bet you.
I'm gonna be very, very specific. It's a Tropicana with no pulp, with vitamin D added orange juice. Like specifically that, like out of all the brands, I gotta say, it just something about it tastes the best. It's just really good. Awesome.
My favorite drink is probably a cherry vanilla Sprite. They're so good.
Gross.
But no, it's like the special machines where like you mix the flavors, and it's so good. The cherry vanilla Sprite.
Oh wait, lime Coke. I take my back. Lime Coke.
Oh no! That's second place for me. That's
Yes.
There you go. Caesar just gave us $100 trillion. So we can.
Even if I could afford it, Caesar, I'm not sure if I would want to do it. That's the point.
I want to overrule her. Trust me. If you give us that, you give us that.
No, it's my wedding. Go
Trust
away.
me. Trust me.
I don't need you for this.
I mean, $1 billion. I know that. I know that. I'm saying we don't have to work anymore.
Big Red. Look, Martin Chavez loves Big Red. You know who loves Big Red? My brother.
Really?
He's a Big Red. He loves that Big Red. And again, you came in. I think it's like discontinued, Martin. So let me know if I'm wrong about that. Not discontinued, but I know it's really hard to find Big Red. Nobody asked me, but yeah, who cares? Right?
I'm a hater. You missed it. Thanks for being here, though, man. You're gonna have to go back if you want to see your name.
We're not saying it.
And then Billy Murphy again. The main reason we just don't use like our real full names is just because of these two here. If it was just us, I guess it would be one thing.
And again, much love for the honesty, because that's what we are too. We're based upon honesty. We try to be real, as non-biased about our Cowboys as possible, but honest. And and try to keep it as family friendly as possible. As possible. You realize I say as possible. Asterisk. As possible. Because sometimes we do say the F, the S, and all those words sometimes, depending on the game, situation, and just life stuff, guys. This happens. Let's be real.
Get really mad at stuff and what the Cowboys do, blah, blah, blah.
Cowboys are pieces of
Yes, get mad at what the Cowboys do and blah, blah, blah. It's probably the perfect way to sum that up, because the Cowboys do too much, blah, blah, blah. So, I'm a hater.
Just go back.
Go back and check it. You'll see it.
Oh,
you'll hear it.
Really? He's been the first one who's always asked.
I'm a hater. I'm a hater.
Yeah, you call me little G.
Oh. Let me see. Yeah, Andrew DeCall. Yeah,
you gotta try hard on that. You gotta try hard on that. I'm a hater. Drop a $1.
Yes.
It's like 70 cents.
Oh, but guys, thank you so much for joining us here. I guess hurry up and get your final super last minute questions. You got like a minute. But I want to do a final shout out.
He hates all of us.
Well, you are a hater, so it makes sense.
30 more seconds.
All right. Trubu Gonzalez, thank you for joining us here. And guys, I'm going to drop the link one last time. Make sure to join us for our giveaway. We're doing a little My Cowboys Family giveaway here. All you have to do is be subscribed.
Follow that link.
Follow
Fiance
it down
posted
below.
it.
The winner will be announced next week. Yeah, let's show it. You're right, little G. So you want to grab it?
Show it again? Here you go.
Here. Split it. So you guys, everybody grab something. Just here you go. So first we have 2 My Cowboys Family wristbands we'll be giving away.
We love these things.
Yes.
2 nice,
We'll
fresh,
also be giving away 2
wristbands.
car decals. Or
Awesome.
for whatever you want to stick it on.
Well, you put it wherever.
Windows of your car, windows at your house. It's good to go either way.
To kind of wrap
Represent.
it up, the Dallas Cowboys football signed by My Cowboys Family if you want.
If you want, you don't have to get it signed. If you want it to sign, you can have all of
Peace,
our
Andrew.
names on there, including
That's
Grandma's.
weird.
You can have all our names on there. I mean, maybe if you want to choose like 1 name, 2 names, whatever.
We'll put them all on there if they want one.
Favorite Eagle player of all time? If you
Reggie
gotta
White.
pick one.
Reggie White. Reggie White. You guys don't know anything. Reggie White. Or I didn't mind Randall Cunningham. He was pretty awesome. But I can't even say anymore. Everybody else makes me want to puke.
I'm a hater. Oh, that's why he wasn't here. It's his birthday. Happy birthday! I'm a hater.
For your birthday, I'm gonna say my name is Ian. And why don't you say
My
it?
little demon child here said my name is Amy. So
There you go. You got it.
Not
Ian and
Sophia,
Amy.
but I guess kind of not really close. But
And
there
yes,
you go.
my prediction, we said it yesterday, our predictions. My prediction for the Super Bowl, my pick,
Oh, I thought you meant your
Minnesota
prediction for your
Vikings,
game.
Minnesota Vikings, and Jacksonville Jaguars. Little Jay, who are you picking? Who's gonna make it?
Jaguars. Well, I mean, sorry. What I think is gonna make
No,
it.
who are you picking to make the Super Bowl? Who you think is gonna make it?
Who I think is
Just
gonna
pick
make.
one team on each
Okay.
side.
Who I think.
The one, your picks.
Okay, my picks were New
Yes.
England and Minnesota.
There you go.
Who
It's
I
not
want
that
are
hard.
the Jaguars in Minnesota.
But you picked Minnesota and,
Yes,
and New
I
England.
picked New England.
Down the road. Go ahead, next.
All right, so let's see.
Amy?
You know what? I'm going Jacksonville and Vikings just because
Sophia.
he's just gonna keep calling me that.
Yeah.
So it's all right. I'm Sophia the First. I'm a princess.
Aha.
And
So, but yeah. So
Lil G, you remember
who do
your
think is
picks?
Going to the Super Bowl.
you made your picks already, so we know it. Okay.
Jaguars and Minnesota.
There you go.
He almost forgot, but yes,
there you
that's
go.
what you
So Jaguars and Minnesota.
But who I want to win is Jaguars and Patriots.
Well, they
What?
can't both win. They can't both win. They face
Why
each
do the
other.
Patriots do it? The Patriots.
He's a secret like Patriots lover because of his aunt. His
Yes, your
Kiki,
sister.
My sister. So
It's like,
you know.
it's like right here, right here, right here.
Well, you
no.
can't. You have to pick Jacksonville Jaguars, which is the team you play for in your flag football league, or you got to pick the New England Patriots. Who do you want to win?
Yes. Oh man, that sucks.
Jaguars.
And then the other side is the Eagles or the Vikings. Who do you want to win?
I'd rather.
Who do you
say
want?
Vikings.
Okay. Well, who do you think's going to win? You picked the
Vikings.
Vikings. You picked the
Vikings,
Jaguars.
there you
So
go.
there you go.
Vikings.
There you go. And man, that sucks. I'm a hater. Glad you're feeling better.
I'm picking the Cowboys and the Cowboys. That's it.
Cesar says Cowboys Steelers Super
We
Bowl
win.
next year. I don't know about the
We
Steelers.
win.
To
Hope
be
not the
honest,
Steelers.
but hopefully not. But
Hopefully
the Cowboys,
Jacksonville,
I'd love
Dallas.
to see that. I'd love to
What's
see
your
that.
favorite food to eat? My
Imagine-
favorite food to eat is pasta. I just like
We go back
pasta.
in the game.
I mean,
Defeat
if I could eat pasta every night, I wouldn't mind. I love pasta.
What's your favorite food, Little G?
I have one.
You don't have a favorite food?
As
So if you were on a strand,
There's a
on a,
lot. There's a lot.
you pick
of food
one.
there.
You gotta pick one. Just pick one. The first one that comes to your head. That's your
Mac
favorite.
and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
I did.
Yeah. There you go.
Any type of pasta for me.
What about you, baby? If you had to pick one meal, I
easy
guess,
money,
what's
guys.
your-
I know I love steak and all that, but the steak could be made. It could be a good steak or a bad steak. The one thing you can't mess up, which is Little J's least liked food, pizza, baby. Pizza for life. I can live off of
You
that.
can definitely mess
Actually,
up
that's
pizza.
not true.
Someone has obviously never been to a school cafeteria.
I know you can mess it up, but I eat that over. You can't. Sometimes you cannot eat a bad piece of meat. It's cooked wrong. Or has so much fat in
That's
it.
not true. Actually, pizza is probably not my least favorite.
I know. I was making.
But
a joke
I
there.
mean, I don't.
Anyways, here, guys, tonight, if you go to Twitter, make sure you follow us through Twitter, guys. We post a lot of other stuff we can't post through here. Some things is through, like, Cowboy, actual copyrighted stuff, we'll post through there. Some of it is stuff from our family, like this. Today, guys, we had tile night. It was a painting night. They painted these. Little J, Little G,
Oh,
and you can
there
see it
went
go off.
away.
But, yes, as you can see, Little J did Stranger Things. Little G did Minecraft, the Creeper. Very cool. I helped out on both of them. So, you know we roll here at My Cowboys Family, and it's messed up. So let me fix it. Or not.
Aw.
All right, hold on,
Tell me we're
guys.
going out blurry.
We're not. It'll be fixed. It'll be fixed. Just give me a
There you
minute.
go. It's fixed. There you go. So, what do you consider sleeping?
Well,
Well,
let's
we
ask
do sleep
Little G first, because he is the most early riser you ever met in your life.
Oh, I wake up
Yeah.
at like 7.
7 o'clock
Every day, guys.
is late for him.
every
I
day.
mean, you guys sleep for
I-
an extra 5.
Hey,
I
that's called the
wish.
weekend.
I wish.
Let us
wish.
sleep.
Oh, but guys, I mean, we'll go ahead and finish Little J.
Yes, Billy
What's-
Murphy, it's
when do
been
you
a
wake
fun
up?
stream.
When do
As a
I wake up?
late, like getting up late, like
Late. I mean, 11.
at the latest.
I just
I
like
know.
going to bed
I'm
late,
waiting.
waking up late, just
I'm
the way I
waiting.
am.
How about you, fiance?
I'm always waiting for you guys.
I mean,
I'm like, come on.
I obviously I wake up when he first wakes up, but I am not gonna lie, guys. There's usually like an hour nap on the couches in the mornings. I would say 9 or 10 is my preferred wake up time, but it really just depends on when I get to bed.
I'm gonna trump everybody else. My preferred wake up time is not to have a wake up time, but no, I'm joking. But look, if I could sleep till 2 in the afternoon every day, I would do it. But listen, my preferred wake up time on the weekends, I like to go Let's go to noon. Let's go noon. I don't eat breakfast, guys. I just go get up. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, it's hard for me to eat breakfast, especially on school days. Like if it's the weekend, I decided kind of when I wanted to wake up, because obviously on the school days I get woken up, but on the weekends I kind of choose when I wake up, like around 10 or 11 is usually when I wake up just by myself.
Yeah.
And I can usually eat breakfast, especially I have no time limit. I just eat in breakfast
I know.
for an hour. But in school days it's hard for me to eat breakfast because 1, I'm tired, 2, it's too early, and 3, it's hard for me to
And
eat.
4, you're done. So.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us here tonight
Much love
at
there.
My
Let's-
Cowboys family.
Let's
do
give
our
one
final
big shout out
shout-outs.
for everybody out there.
Bye, I'm sleeping.
And actually, before I do that, I'm going to post a link.
One last time for you guys, just make sure you go in that giveaway, guys. Do not forget.
Yes, make sure
Gotta
you join. All you
sign
have
up.
to do is be a subscriber. Go ahead and click on
Click
the
the
link.
link.
Cesar Duarte, thank you so much for joining us. I'm a Hater, Kingstar Vids, Virginia's Finest, Tampa Bay Gaming, Billy Murphy, True Brew Gonzalez, TT Smalls, I said Billy Murphy, but Billy Murphy, Rack City, thank you for being here. Let me see. Cleveland Brown, thank you so much for joining us here as well.
Love that.
I know, I love you guys' names. Yeah, Andrew DeCall, thank you so much for being here.
Tell me your name,
Shallow Hal. Eagles01, thank you for joining us here as well. Buddy Johnson. Let me see. I'm trying to go back. Martin
Georgia.
Chavez, thank you for joining us.
Gary
Chavez, sorry.
Gary Stokes.
Gary Stokes, there you are, all the way from Georgia. Thank you, Gary. Thanks for joining us here from Peach Country.
And you're wrong up there, whoever said that about the Cowboys losing the Browns. Hells no.
Ay, ay, ay.
We beat you guys last year already.
What's wrong with you?
And guys, again, one final time, I'm going to say it. Of course,
I
this
want you guys to be better.
one final time, super chat, guys. First and foremost, thank you to Space Cowboys. Drop some good cash tonight to help out the channel. Ghost, in those numbers, thank you as well for being the leader up until this moment. We'll see if he drops another PayPal. We got Slim Shady in the house.
Yes.
Thank you so much through PayPal and through here. We got DJ Crown J, who's the king. Check out and guys, subscribe. It's in the link. It's in the description. So make sure you click that as well. Subscribe to DJ Crown J ASAP. He's gonna be one of the new YouTubers on the forefront of doing these things that we like. So make sure you sign up with him. He's got the mind
guys.
for it as well. We got the Marshall tied with Quante, who dropped it today as well. Thank you guys,
Yes,
both of you guys, for being
all of you guys for being here,
sponsors
being
and
part of my
donators.
Cowboys family.
Yes, again,
And
a reminder, after $10, it could be for the whole week, for the whole month, for the whole year, whatever, lifetime, as long as you donated a total of $10. Since we've been here, boom, you get one of these. We send it to you guys. Send it to mycowboysfamily@gmail.com, and we'll send it out to the address you tell us to. We got a whole bunch. There's a whole bunch of unboxing ones already. There's going to be a couple more coming in the future. I'm going to make a compilation of them and put them out here on our channel. A big thank you to all those that have videotaped these unboxings. And we're going to hope that the winner of this also does the same thing. We'll definitely put that in the compilation stream. So in the
Yes,
compilation
guys.
video. So thank you all monetarily, but also thank you guys for the chat, for the likes, for the subscriptions, and
for being part of my Cowboys family
Yes,
here with us.
much love.
And I think a great way to finish off with is these last two questions, which I'm a Hater said, one, who's our favorite child? This one's my favorite child.
And that was my favorite child.
Just kidding, guys. No, he wants to know who our favorite Cowboy players of all time are. So I think we can all just go real quick, say it. I know we said it earlier, but I
Emmitt
think
Smith.
that's a perfect way of ending it. So
Emmett Smith.
How about you?
Emmitt Smith.
You don't know Emmitt Smith. That's not your favorite.
Doesn't matter.
She can't pick Emmitt Smith.
no.
You're Des Bryant.
Okay, then yeah, Des Bryant. Like,
Or Tony Romo. I mean, I don't know.
no, Des.
Justin Witten.
Okay, just pick a
Des
player.
Bryant. I said
No.
Des Bryant.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
What'd you say?
Des Bryant.
Okay.
Dan Bailey! Oh, hell, Dan Bailey!
You surprised me with that. I thought you had
Never
Dak on.
doubt. No.
Well, let's
Dan
hope,
Bailey.
let's hope that leg is good next year.
I'm sorry, I got no one.
Really?
I'm joking. I got Ezekiel Elliott.
I thought so.
There you go,
love to eat.
guys.
I know you love eating.
Thank you so much for joining us here tonight. Make sure to join us tomorrow for our big State of the Cowboys podcast.
Yes,
with
guys.
Space Cowboys 17, 8 p.m. Eastern. We'll keep saying
Set
it.
your
Make
alarms.
sure to follow us on Twitter. We'll be tweeting it out as well. And guys, again, I'm so blown away by all of this.
All the
and
love.
Thank you so much for being here, being a part
1,000
of our
subscribers,
family.
guys.
Yes.
Now we're at almost 13, so it's only been a month. So we got basically 300 in a month. We want more. We want to keep going, guys. So keep spreading the word. Help us out.
crazy.
Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you catch our daily stuff.
Yes.
And now I probably won't be able to do the late stream, but I'm gonna get that Gurley thing set up. That Gurley and LaShawn McCoy matchup. I'm gonna get that over with somewhere. I don't know if it takes me 10 minutes. I'm gonna do it and then log off.
But guys,
Keep that notification bell on.
number one, never, ever, ever, ever forget.
Ever
It's
forget.
nothing.
Ready?
This right here. This right there.
We got
That
it right
there.
here. We got
that
it over
right
here.
there. You guys know what we're going to say. Much love to everybody out there. Thank you for joining us on this very special evening with us.
And never, ever, ever forget, guys.
Go Cowboys!
I think we
We'll
woke
catch
up
you
the whole
guys.
entire complex.
Oh, no, the dab.
We'll catch you guys up tomorrow. Thank you for joining us here. Have a wonderful night. And once again, thank you.
Yes, guys,
Go
stay safe. We'll
Cowboys.
see you tomorrow. Go Cowboys. Peace. Go Cowboys.